What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Banner Report podcast. We are coming to you live on December 17th, 2025. Happy holidays out there to all of y'all, and Steve, to you. How are we doing, Bal?
Doing great. Better than the Celtics right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, Celtics on a 2-game losing streak. And speaking of losing, we are again without our co-host, Jacob Pierce. Jacob, love you, miss you, pal. We will talk to you soon, and I'm sure the listeners cannot wait to hear you. We reviewed Jacob's movie this week on the podcast, 2017's Good Time, starring Robert Pattinson, which we will talk about at the end of the show. But we have some business to attend to here, Steve. Your Celtics 2-game loss streak. We drop one to the Giannis-less Bucks, 101-116, and then we have a knockdown, drag-out fight against the number one in the Eastern Conference, Detroit Pistons, and we come up short, 112-105. So, Steve, over these past 2 games, I think we could honestly look at the Giannis-less Bucks game as just like a complete roll it up, throw it out, like not a great. It was a trap from the beginning. And we came off a streak of 3 games and 6 nights or something like that. And then we had 3 days off. So yeah, between that and the Bucks game. So you come from a really busy part of the schedule to like having a weekend by yourself, and then you're right back at it into the grind of the season, against a team that everybody thinks you should beat by a zillion points because they're without their MVP level player, even though you are as well. But your team is still on paper a lot better than the Bucks, and you just can't hit from 3 at all. And nothing's dropping for you, and yeah, terrible game. But I think you just toss it out the door. We'll not look back at that one and be like, that's where the season changed. Because you immediately come back out with the Pistons, who are coming back for vengeance after you ended their winning streak, and are the proverbial favorites in the Eastern Conference, and are currently number 1 in the Eastern Conference. They have a lot to defend that game. So they come out and you answer every single punch, you just come up short. Tough losses, and they're both ends of the spectrum. One because of your own incompetence, the other because you're outclassed. But yeah, man, what are your takeaways from the 2 games?
Yeah, the Bucks game was a trap game, like you said. I mean, we have a losing record this year with 3 or more days off. That's just something that we just can't get over. I feel like that's been a problem with the Celtics for the last couple of years with Missoula, which is a very strange problem to have. Like, we have like a crazy good record on the second night of back-to-backs, but we have like a average record when we have rest. So, I mean, the team just likes to be in rhythm. I mean, that happens. Trap game on the road. They come out, punch you in the face, get the crowd into it in the second half, and that's what it is. It happens. You know, you can't win all 82 unless you're the Thunder, basically. It's just unfucking believable what they're doing.
By the way, just to correct what I said earlier, it was 6 games in 9 days. That's what we had come off of. And then 3 days off.
Games too. Like, we were on all cylinders, in rhythm, like good to go. So having those 3 nights off might have formed a little rust. I don't know if you can even say rust after 3 days, but the last 2 games just shooting like 22-24% from 3. Like, outlier games for us shooting the 3 ball. We weren't creating the threes we wanted to the last couple of games. Detroit, obviously an elite defense over there, so they're going to stop you from getting those. But the Detroit game, you didn't get blown out by them. You hung in there with them. They just made some more shots down the stretch that you didn't.
They made and you didn't.
It's a make or miss league. We had a couple of good looks. We also had some struggles creating offense in that game, but that's what elite defenses will do to you. But look, I mean, I can't even be mad about that loss. Like, you shot 22% from 3, I think, that game, and you lost by 7. You shoot league average from 3 and you win that game. So that's a make or miss league right there.
Yeah, and like when you look at the 2 teams on paper, you'd look at them and be like, well, the Celtics don't have like a number 2, like how the Pistons have a definitive like MVP caliber player in Cade Cunningham, and then a guy on the rise like Jalen Durant, like a 1-2 punch like that. Not to mention they have a team of a bunch of high energy role players around them. And the Celtics don't have that number 2 punch, but Neemias Queta, like, for all intents and purposes, that game negated Jalen Durant / outplayed him. 6 points and 3 rebounds. Like, that's not for a guy who's hoping to be an all-star this year and who probably will be. That is like embarrassing to have happen to you. And the is a credit to the Celtics in the defense, switching the zone, having Kata in there and negating Durant, his drives. But yeah, it just they just made their shots. Peyton Pritchard miss a wide open three. Jaylen Brown, like, I can't be mad at Jaylen Brown. I can be, because you have to hit your free throws, right? You're one of the best mid-range shooters in the game.
You can't go 7 of 14 in that game against the Pistons.
And missing those two at the end of the fourth quarter, like down the stretch there, it was like,
You got to make those. If
you
you're going to
gotta
be the
make
number
it.
one, you got to make those.
But he's exhausted, dude. He's every night is 30 points and 5 to 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Like, and he's the number one scoring option. He's exhausted. Not to mention elite defense.
Well, I mean, like, you look around the league, number one options around the league aren't missing free throws in the fourth quarter, even if they're tired. Like, that's
He's always been this guy, though. So
his
it's
free
kind
throw
of hard
shooting has
to.
always been streaky, so I'm not surprised by it, but
Well,
you need
he
him to.
shoots like around 80%.
He's at like 72 or 73 this year, but like, he's streaky at the free throw line. 7 of 14 is rough though. Like, you got to shoot more than 50% from the line.
Jaylen Brown is shooting 44%. This is just a made up stat. He's shooting 44% from the free throw line and clutch free throws attempts.
Yeah,
All-time career.
yeah. If somebody came up with me and told me that stat, I would believe them.
Like, there's no doubt about it in my brain. Every time he's up there with like 5 minutes left, it's like he's maybe getting one. Hopefully we can box out and get the board. Which we did. I mean, we negated the Pistons rebounding edge, and Kata played a great game. Jaylen Brown had 30 points, doing it all. The role players, high energy guys, that's what they provided. Anthony Simons couldn't hit anything down the stretch. You just didn't make your shots, and you lost the game to a team that is a lot of people's finals representative for the East this year. So, I think we play them one more time, right?
I think we played him 2 more times.
Really? I'll never understand how the NBA schedule works.
You
Never
play
understand.
everybody in your conference 4 times and everybody in the other conference twice.
Okay, so why would we play the Pistons 5 times?
We've already played him 3. I thought we only played him twice.
Don't you say we played them 2 more times? We played them 3 times, yeah.
Oh, well, then yeah, we only played him 1 more time. Then yeah. No, I don't understand why the schedule is that we played the Pistons 3 times before the All Star break, played the Sixers 3 times before the All Star break, and we played the Raptors 1 time. And I think we're
We're gonna
having
play them this
a
week.
game against the Heat this week. So I don't understand why that's the schedule, but
And why, as just an NBA fan, we don't even get to see Denver versus OKC until January, end of January.
yeah, I mean, that one, I guess.
I mean,
I
that should be
don't
your
hate that.
Christmas Eve headline, or Christmas Day, like,
That should
headliner
be,
game.
yeah, Christmas, yeah, for sure. I agree with you on that one, but I understand putting it at that area of the schedule. Like, let the team work in who they are, like, figure out like how they're gonna play this year before they face each other. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want Denver coming in and with like a new system and a new coach in game one and then just getting absolutely like the doors blown off because it just isn't working and it's gonna
Well, you
take
say
a
that,
week to figure it out.
but the Thunder and the Rockets played, I think, in the second game of the year. So,
Yeah, but I mean, like, the we all know that the 2 favorites out of the West are the Thunder and the Nuggets. Like, we
well,
all think the
preseason, but
Rockets could
not
do
by
it.
much.
We all think the Rockets could do it, but
Yeah, of course.
I think the
I
Thunder.
still do.
I think the Nuggets have a better chance of facing the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals than the Rockets do.
So it's okay for at least
Well, I mean,
the 1 and 3 most, the best teams in the league, to play the first game instead of playing on like Christmas.
well, your
Instead,
opening night,
instead of what we're getting now.
opening night. You have to have a couple big names like the Knicks
Yeah,
and the Celtics played opening night after the championship.
I mean, far be it from me to quibble with the commish, right? Like, obviously, I'm up this guy's ass every week, but really stupid. It's stupid to have those teams play in January. You should have had them played in December.
Well, hey, maybe they're gonna reload the schedule with games from them.
Yeah, I mean, they have to play each other 4 times, right?
something like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But
It's going to be just January and February is going to have 4 Denver Nuggets Thunder game. That's going to be a playoff series before the playoffs.
well, you got
That's
until
crazy.
fucking May, so
You got to hate. You got to hate that as either or team, really. Like right before, as you're heating up for the playoff race, you have to play this team 4 times. Like you basically have to kill each other over the series.
well,
You have to play an extra playoff series
you
essentially.
hate it or you love it because you hate it because oh I gotta play these guys at the end of the year like this, but you also love it because like I'm gonna get a good understanding of what they're gonna be doing in the playoffs,
Yeah, true.
so I can
True.
get some game film because like game film from October from November like
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you can just throw that in the trash because the team might just play completely different by the time April and May comes around.
Well, you'd probably think the Celtics would be picking in the top 5 of the draft this year.
Yeah. So, but
um,
I think it's gonna be a hell of a season once it starts fucking ramping up again. I mean, Jesus Christ, we got fucking 2 games in fucking 8 nights or something stupid. Like I don't. This
yeah, it's
schedule
been a
drives me
tough
up a
NBA
wall.
week.
Like the cup, like we'll get into the cup later, but like it's fucking the schedule for everybody else.
It does kind of suck to like we have to sit with these 2 like tough losses this week as Celtics fans. Like this kind of killed our all that positive steam we had like up until a week ago.
And then we get a back to back Friday Saturday. Like why not just fucking spread this out throughout the week? I don't understand that.
I mean, they really want to build this cup thing out, and Silver announced that they're gonna probably take the show on the road and play in like Cameron Indoor. Um, I don't know. It's
Fucking dumb. Why the fuck? Like you just you
last
got
night's game
the
felt like a playoff game, though. I will say the cup final.
yeah. I mean, look, the guys won it. I love that. I love that. Like it has an edge to it and everything. But like you're gonna put that at a fucking college stadium that's a small college stadium. Like Cameron Indoor is one of the smaller college stadiums.
Yeah, but it's historic.
I mean, fucking put them back. Go have them play at the fucking where they play the Drew League. Then, if you want to talk about like,
I
go to
know,
Seattle. Like, I don't
dude. You if you like,
get a game at fucking Rucker Park going, guys. Like,
well, that would actually kind of be sick. I like that. That's a good idea.
I've watching the summer highlights of like Kobe playing at Rucker Park and KD playing at Rucker Park is just so sick. But
But Steve, like, I mean, the crowd in Vegas sucks. Like, it's not a basketball crowd.
well, I mean,
And also that,
they're gonna get a team at some point, so they might be a basketball crowd.
well, right. That's
The
another
Vegas
thing that was
Golden Knights
floated out.
hockey team is fucking their crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, but this is right for their hometown team. Like for whatever you're going to get a hometown fan base that when you bring a franchise there, that's going to sell out X amount of seats. But this is not that. This is like how many people are coming from New York City and San Antonio, Texas, to Las Vegas at that time. Like you're not going to get a ton of like travel crowd. But if you get this final game in like Cameron Indoor, that is like a basketball event, like historical event that would sell out. And I know you probably make less money in terms of ticket sales, but with secondary price, like that would generate billions.
No, what I think they should do is like they should do because you have a semifinal game. The semifinal games are neutral arenas too, right? All of it's at Vegas.
Yeah.
So I think the semifinal games, like in the East, should be at like Cameron Indoor, like you said. The semifinals in the West should be at like if Seattle's Superdome or whatever it was called where the Supersonics played, if that's still up over there, play that there, and then play the final in Vegas.
Well, I think they should go to all basketball historical sites. Like I think
Like I pick
going,
like a Western conference, like like do one in the West and one in the East, and have
I
them meet
think
in the middle
yeah,
after the finals. So I think that would be
that
cool.
might be like what they're planning.
That would be cool, but I don't want to see like a championship game between NBA players being played on a college court. Like,
High though, it doesn't matter in March.
well, I
In
mean,
fact, people have a distinct advantage with the Cameron Crazies. Like they get that moniker for a reason. Like atmosphere matters, and Vegas has no atmosphere, especially for two non-local teams.
that's
It's
also
not a
like
sports city,
the timing of it too.
not a professional sports city.
They have 2 professional sports teams.
Well, and they're gonna have they're
3?
gonna have 4. They're gonna have
Well, they
4.
have 3 now, right?
I was gonna say Vegas is not a sports city, but like boxing and UFC, obviously, that immediately disproves what I said.
And didn't the Las Vegas Aces just win the WNBA title too?
Yeah, I mean, you telling me that they definitely don't sell that arena out?
They should. I mean, that team is fucking sick.
I mean, they have probably
I
the
would
most
buy those
dominant
tickets.
WNBA player of all time on the team. So yeah,
I would buy those tickets 10 times out of 10 to go watch that team play. That team is sick.
if I had a local team, I would absolutely have like inquired and potentially bought in season tickets for a local WNBA team just because I like basketball, and any excuse to go like any excuse to go to like the Garden, I'm
Yeah,
in.
but like our local team is in Connecticut, so it's a tough commute down to Mohegan.
Ne- I've never even been. So
I've been to
yeah,
Mohegan. It's like an hour and a half drive from fucking the South Shore of Mass. Like it's a hike. So, but I mean, it's also like the timing of the tournament too. I mean, you're looking at like your finals in December. It's like people can't afford to spend money to go travel to fucking Las Vegas in December with Christmas coming up and Hanukkah coming up and all the holidays around this time of year. Everybody's trying to like save up their money. Like I like trying to justify buying plane tickets and tickets to a cup game that your team might not even be playing in.
I hear you, but like if they did play a cup game in like the Garden, if the tickets were relatively affordable, I probably would go see it,
Well, yeah, I
depending on
would
the game.
too. I would too, but I mean, like, that's not a travel for us though.
But right, that's what I do think they should take it on the road, like
Well,
to
I think
all
that's
these
why I think
famous
that like
basketball stadiums.
I think that the semis should be like in Eastern Conference somewhere in the East and somewhere in the West, and then meet at Vegas for the final. But I don't know if the timing of the final is right. You know what I mean?
I hear you, and I think a lot of people have quibbled with it. I do feel like these games would obviously the intensity would ratchet up the further you get along in the season, but you know, at what point do you just kind of meld this into All Star Weekend?
I mean, I think they should. I think that's a great idea. Honestly, I never thought about that, but like, why not just have that be your Saturday night All Stars, the Cup Championship?
I mean, it's a you're damned if you do, damned if you don't argument. Like if having it in the later in the season obviously provides its own setbacks and positives that is going to dissuade hoop fans and like, but also the other way is like you have no meaningful games. The casual fan of the NBA is not going to be watching game 15 of the Celtics year, but maybe if it's like a flashy green court, they'll go.
Yeah, yeah.
Having nothing happen for like the first 41 games of the year, I don't know. I can see the arguments for it, but the basketball is already important the last 41.
And
You
the
know what I'm
only
saying?
argument against like All Star Weekend having that game is that there's probably going to be guys on each of the teams that are on the All Star team along with that game, and like teams aren't going to be want their guys to be out there like doing extra work. All Star Weekend's supposed to be everybody's break, like all the role playing guys,
It's you
all
get like
your
2 weeks off.
all your Nemesis cages out there who are like busting their ass all year, bumped and bruised, dinged up. Like that's their time to heal up and get ready for the second half of the year. Like even the superstars, it's their time to heal up because they don't give a shit about the All Star Weekend anyways. So
I mean, any break you can get, especially now we're living in the stress related injury era, is key. So I mean, I don't know what the answer is. It's so like I said, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I thought last night's game was really good basketball. I liked watching I mean, the game that everybody's going to talk about is the Wemby Spurs beating the Thunder. That was another playoff game that kind of was a early to mid season test of where these two teams rank up. And if you're the Spurs, you feel on top of the world because you can compete this year against that team. And same for the Knicks. The Knicks win the whole thing, and they beat the team that beat the Thunder. Like the Knicks, Jalen Brunson went on a dominant stretch. If you Knicks fans got to be flying high. Um, so I just liked it. I think it's a net ad. I don't think it's a huge issue. I would like to see it rotate and go to these famous stadiums. Something has to change, and
yeah,
they're going to keep tinkering with it. You know
I
that.
like that idea of playing at famous basketball stadiums. I just don't know if you can play like
In college stadiums.
logistics of like a college stadium. I don't know how far the from the baseline to like the first row seats is compared to NBA stadiums. Like I don't know the logistics of that because
But do you watch college basketball? It's not a problem.
well, for
You're coming up with
college
contrived
players do not
problems.
move as fast and jump as far as NBA players do.
I, right, but they kind of do.
Yeah, I'm just talking about. I'm just saying of logistics. I mean, like the final, like the March Madness, like half those fucking arenas, like the benches below the fucking uh the level of the
That's another
court,
one where they
and
take
I
it on the
hate
road
that.
too. By
Like
the
I
way,
hate that so much when the bench is below the level of the court. Like that's just an injury waiting to happen. Like I don't, and I'd be pissed if fucking my star player was going for a loose ball and stepped like off the court and fucked up his ankle or something like that in a cup game because they wanted to go fucking put it in Louisville or something like that.
it's also a regular season game. Like injuries happen, you know.
But if it's an injury that could have been prevented from playing on an NBA court compared to that, like,
Yeah, they're definitely, if this happens, they're definitely gonna factor that in. I have no doubt about it. I'm not worried about player safety when it comes to
I mean, dude, we had
this.
fucking courts that fucking Tatum and Brown fucking pulled hammies on because they're so slippery. Like, like they're just fucking doing shit to make money. Like, then they're worrying about the player safety afterwards.
The league does not make money if the stars don't play, or they make money, but not nearly as much as they would be if they just like. I don't know. I don't think player safety is a. If player safety is your concern, then the 82 games is your number one issue, and that's a whole different bag of worms.
I
So,
think they should just extend the season a little bit longer, and 82 games wouldn't be as much of a problem. Like six
and then
games.
you're gonna have way less basketball on the night. We just complain about how we didn't have basketball, you know.
Well, instead of having 6 games in 9 nights, have 6 games in 12 nights, and it's like, all right, like you got a game every other day still.
Yeah, no, I think this is definitely the most. This is, besides the gambling stuff, this is probably the NBA's biggest issue to tackle over the next decade is how the seasons have to be altered.
Don't worry, I don't think
Um,
we're gonna alter the season by starting a fucking league in Europe. That's gonna help us out a lot. Fucking meatball.
or talking about expansion, 32 teams like the NFL. I mean, you can give teams bye weeks. I don't know, like you know.
I like the 32 team rule though. I mean, I don't hate that at all.
As long as I can watch basketball, man, like that's on a nightly basis. The more teams I get, the more things you could do, the more combinations of teams you can make to give other teams time off. Like I get that, but as long as I can watch basketball, I'm okay with it. Like my team doesn't have to be playing, but I would like to watch a basketball game on it every single night during the regular season, basically.
Especially if we have to pay for all these different fucking streaming services just to watch basketball and they have games on them, but now like
Yeah,
there's no
like
games tonight. Like, why am I paying for this if I'm not gonna get games almost every night? You know?
having 6 games in a night, 2 for each time slot, like does nothing for me. I'd rather watch I'd rather watch the Celtics versus the Wizards on the same night on one night, and then like the Hornets versus the Bulls the next night, and not have them be stacked up. Just because I don't know, just stretch it out more, man. Give these teams some time off. No more back to backs. Get rid of it. But then now that's also another thing, being like, well,
If they're not gonna
you
do
know,
back to backs, they're gonna have a game every other night, and it's gonna be just as stressful. Like, you're not gonna get the 2 or 3 nights off that sometimes teams need. Like, I don't mind a back to back. Like, a back to back is like, hey, like, let's get some of these bench guys involved. Let's get some guys some opportunity here. Like, let's see what these guys are made of when they're tired on a second night of back to back. Like, I'm all right with that, but like 6 games in 9 nights is crazy, especially when now we have 3 games in 13 nights. Like, you could have spread that out a lot better than this. I mean, that, and then to circle back to the Celtics, like, at the end of that Pistons game, like, Jalen's got 30 something minutes going into the fourth quarter, and it's Joe's sitting him for until 5 minutes left in the fourth. You give him a big chunk of time off in the fourth. It's like, well, what are you resting him for? They haven't played in 3 days, and they're not going to play again for another 4 or 5. So that was something I was annoyed about with that Pistons game. Like, Cade gets his fifth foul with 7.5 minutes left in the game, and Jalen doesn't come in until 5 minutes left in the game. Like, that's 2.5 minutes of their best player not being on the floor that you could have taken advantage of. But I don't know. That's maybe Jalen's got something going on that we don't know about.
I
He's
mean, he's
the kind of guy who would fucking have an injury and not tell anybody. Like, he's
he's
playing
been
on
Hercules for 2 months straight.
yeah, he's playing on a torn meniscus in the playoffs last year, and didn't say anything. So I mean, maybe I'm just being an asshole and being playing a Republican round ball over here and telling him fucking get out there and dribble. You only play 82 games a year. Like, I don't know, I'm just
Yeah, I just
asshole.
think that I think Missoula's. I think that was probably like a hey, I need a breather, and Missoula's like okay, like I'm not gonna deny you that.
Walsh has been shooting the shit out of the fucking ball, and he's an all-time. He's an, can we say Walsh is an elite defender?
I think he's the best defender on the team besides maybe Jaylen Brown,
Yeah. So I mean, I would say he's.
Derek White.
So
He's
I'd
to be
say he's,
top.
if not elite, like right there level of defense, and would have been nice to have him out there against Cade at that fourth quarter because Cade lit you up in the fourth.
I mean, yeah, K went nuts, but then again, that was another thing where it's like, was anybody gonna stop that guy?
I would have
Well,
liked
he was
him
scoring
to
over
hit
Peyton. He
Tucker.
was scoring over Derek White. You know, it was not like he was.
But I mean, a
He,
Derek White contest versus a Jordan Walsh contest, like there's, I would have liked to see them make it a little bit harder on him. But
some of those plays were like he made Derek White look foolish, and Derek White rarely looks foolish on defense.
a lot of it's just Cade being so big though, and I don't think he would have got
I
away
mean,
with
that spin
it.
move in the post that sent White. He almost got like highlight reeled. Thank God he didn't.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. It's like the one. That's the one thing I've had to say about what Joe's done this year. Sometimes is the lineup.
You've shit talked him once on every pod.
It's just the lineups
You
that
hate
drive
Joe.
me. I love Joe. Like Joe's a championship coach. Like not any bum off
Yeah.
can come in and win a championship. Like I thought he did an unbelievable job with the team the last couple of years. I think that maybe some of the flaws that he's had have been masked by the fucking players that he's had on the team. Because like if you're fucking up the lineup last 2 years ago with the championship, if you're fucking up that lineup, you still probably have Tatum or Brown out there with like Porzingis or Drew or Horford or like even fucking up that lineup, you would still have a good lineup out there. Where this year it's like if you're not on your P's and Q's with your lineup, like your best defender's table to the bench in a game where you can't get a stop. And
I mean, he
Jordan
was
did that
also
to
in
himself
foul
last
trouble
year.
too,
He
as
did that to
well.
himself last night for sure.
Yeah.
But or 2 nights ago, whenever they played. But the fourth quarter, like I don't care if you got 5 fouls, like get out there, like let's see what you got. 4 fouls, 5 fouls, like you can't take them with you. You know,
Yeah.
like they're not giving you an extra foul next game because you didn't use all 6 this game. Like,
I mean, in theory, he was making a smart play. You know, Anthony Simons should be able to score the ball better than Jordan Walsh, and for the most part, he does. Just didn't happen.
look, this is me nitpicking. I think Joe should be in running for coach of the year. We talked about this last week.
Right.
Like, I think that he should be like your front runner for coach of the year. But if I'm going to be upset about something over the last couple nights, like I gotta. That's the one thing I can be annoyed about.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I hear you. It was a bad call. It didn't
But
go our
look,
way.
that's a coin flip. It's a coin flip kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
where if it worked, I wouldn't be
We're
talking.
talking about how great of a move it was.
Like we're Monday morning quarterbacking here is what we're doing, or mostly what I'm
Absolutely.
doing. You're defending Joe. I'm just,
The logic is sound with this decision. It just didn't happen.
but it hasn't happened this year for Simons yet. So gonna need to see something real big from him in the next couple weeks. Otherwise, I think that he's gonna be on the trading block. And I don't even think that unless he plays great, like say if somebody goes down and he gets elevated to the starting lineup and starts killing it, like unless it's that, I don't think that he's gonna be on this team at the end of the year.
I think his time's coming up here.
Now whether or not that's for like a big move, or that's just for draft capital or what, I don't know. But depends on how well he's playing, I guess, and who wants to give up what for him.
I mean, yeah, we might just want to get under the tax stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
get a little bit farther underneath the taxes.
I don't understand how that works. What's the benefit of going further under the tax?
There's 2 levels. There's like 2 tiers of being above the tax. Like there's the tax line, then you're in the first apron, and the second apron, and then you have to be underneath both for 2 years to reset your penalties. Because you can get a repeater tax offense where they start taking draft capital from you. Your picks start getting moved to the back to the end of the round. Like a second apron, like you have to trade dollar for dollar. You can't combine salaries to make trades. Like it has to be dead on, same amount of money or less. Like
It's hard. It's hard to put a trade together on the machine.
so, like it's this fucking the NBA PA absolutely fumbled that fucking peg. Like he just made everything so stagnant in the trade market that it's tough.
To try to give it more parity, you know.
Yeah, but nobody can move teams. So how are there gonna be more parity if nobody can move teams? Like whatever team you have, if you're a second neighbor team, that's your team. Like you
Didn't we want to avoid that forever though?
avoid what?
Like, isn't Kevin Durant, his whole career is tarnished by him moving to Golden State? Like that era, the LeBron era, of just flopping teams when things go south. Didn't we want to stop that? And the whole idea of super team combinations.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but I mean at the same time, like that's kind of the fun of the league, though. Like the excitement of like, oh, this is a brand new team this year. Like now it's all happenstance to where guys can go because it all depends on when guys' contracts are coming up and shit. And it's I kind of like the fun of like guys jumping around teams a little bit here and there, and like think about it, how many super teams have been built through guys leaving and going there in free agency that have won. Like it was LeBron and the Heat, and it was the Warriors. Now, granted, that's like two of the biggest names of this generation's basketball doing it, so there was the worry of that continuing to happen. But like, even those teams struggle. Like the KD Warriors, that they got two championships,
Yeah.
and then injuries caught up to them, and like it's fucking hard to win a championship.
Listen, whatever we can do to make the Kings a competitive team, dude. Just
There's
chill.
nothing you can do to make the Kings a competitive team. There's nothing.
Yes, make everybody worse and cash strapped.
The Kings were thinking about playing 5-on-4 basketball. Like that's how bad they've been. Like they were thinking about having a guy just cherry pick the entire game to see if they can win, and they tried it in the G League. Like that's how bad their ownership and that organization is run.
Parity's good for everybody, dude, including the Kings.
I like parity, but I don't think this creates parity. Like you just have teams
No
that are
shit, the
locked
Thunder are
into
going to win the next championship for the next 5 years.
I don't think the Thunder are gonna win.
They're gonna. I hate to break it to you.
The Nuggets are gonna dog walk in 5. We've talked about this.
Shai Gilgeous doesn't even have to play in the series. That's still winning.
All right, I'll put money on this one.
Well, he never misses time, so no, you won't.
I'll put money on it that even if he plays, they still win.
No. I'll bet you $100.
Okay, you're on.
All right, you hear it first. I got the Thunder, if it happens, going further than the Nuggets. Well, beating the Nuggets in the series, if it happens.
I don't know. I just like the way the NBA used to be able to explode at the trade deadline. Like now, like who's the biggest name's going to move at the trade deadline this year? Because like Giannis isn't going to move because teams are going to wait until the off season where they can make bigger moves. Teams are technically going to be underneath the tax so they can make the move. And I just think that you're like, especially with how fucking bad some of these organizations are run, they're like there's not going to be any parity. They're going to be stuck where they are. Like the Kings are probably a second apron team with how much money they're spending on those three guys, and they're not going to go anywhere. Like the Bulls are going to pay Patrick Williams like $50 million a year, and like they're going to be stuck. Like it's
Maybe don't offer all that money to Domantas
now we're getting into the
Sabonis.
Stepien rule where it's like, do we have to save these owners from themselves, or can we trust that they're fucking not idiots? Like
I don't think you can do that with the Kings.
I can't do half the fucking organizations. Like the fucking the Sixers have been tanking since fucking 2010.
I mean, no, that's not fair to them. That's not fair to the Sixers, dude. They've been better than that.
I got the second.
Not by much, but they've been better than that.
We got the second round, and the next year Joel Embiid's hurt, and it's like, all right, I guess we got to get VJ Edgecombe in the top fucking 5 draft pick, and
They
Tyrese
keep hitting their
Maxey.
draft picks.
I mean, look, if they start whoever their new scouts are and whoever's running their drafting now, compared to like Embiid and Jahlil Okafor and Ben Simmons, like
What? And Embiid's the MVP, dude. Don't fucking
yeah,
get
but
fucked
how
up.
many healthy fucking playoff runs has Embiid had?
But come on.
Okay, well, what was the one knock on Embiid when he was coming out of college?
What's your point? Is that they shouldn't have drafted him because he had injuries? He's an MVP caliber player. You take the risk every time.
Well, he's a 7'1" guy who had foot issues before he even got in the league. Wasn't his
Yeah.
foot or his back?
It was his back.
even fucking worse. Your back does not get better. Like it's never no, not even 20-year-old backs get better. Like and he's some
Right, but he overcame that and won an MVP. And it's like you take the risk.
he made
What
the
are you,
second round of
crazy?
playoffs once.
Once, whatever. He made them a top 5 seed in the East for the last 10 years,
And he's been injured every year. And now look
and
at this year.
still,
And look at this year.
it's not Embiid's fault that he played with James Harden, dude. Like it's not hit.
Well, it's his fault that he was fucking hurt because like he can't stay healthy.
It's not. No, it's not. I don't think it's his fault.
You're right. I can't say it's his fault for being hurt, but I can say it's the Sixers' fault for drafting him and trying to build your organization around a guy who was missed his whole first year of playing basketball after you drafted him.
So the Celtics should have never made a move for 28-year-old Kristaps Porzingis.
I mean, there's a lot of people that say that we would have won the championship without him. So,
But we will never. We won it with him, and he did play an important part.
yeah, okay. Well, here's the big difference. Did we draft Kristaps Porzingis with an injury history and then give him multiple supermax deals and then make it to the second round of the playoffs once, or did we sign Kristaps Porzingis in free agency and win a championship, or trade for him and win a championship?
An injury-riddled Kristaps Porzingis,
yes, who was a cherry on
28,
a cherry on top of a Sunday for a championship. Where if we didn't have him, we still probably would have won.
Yeah, okay, but you also draft a guy and not hoping that he's going to be injured for the next 10 years. You draft him hoping of what he became, an MVP caliber player, and he
didn't win you.
He did,
but he didn't win you anything though. Like an MVP caliber,
he won an MVP.
Anything.
He made you relevant. He took you out of the tanking era that you've been in for 20 years that you just maligned them for.
Well, so this is the same argument I had with fucking Devin Booker. Like you told me, oh, they got to get rid of Devin Booker because asses and C's don't matter and relevancy doesn't matter. But now with Embiid, it does.
And Devin Booker's never won an MVP.
And Devin Booker's been the most relevant player in Suns history since Charles Barkley.
That's not true. He played on a team with Kevin Durant.
And Devin Booker was the guy there before Kevin Durant got there.
Yeah, but he wasn't when he was with them.
I mean, look, yeah, sure, the fucking top 10 player of all time came onto your team and you weren't the best player on your team anymore. But, like, for as far as homegrown guys, like, he was the most relevant player they've had since Charles Barkley.
Yes. So, Steve, I just want to flip this. I just want to flip this on his head. So you're saying you draft the guy. You don't draft the guy who had injuries, who could be an MVP caliber player.
Who else went in Embiid's draft?
And hope, huh?
Who else went in Embiid's draft?
I don't fucking know.
The basic argument is that they did a bad job drafting.
No, they didn't. They nailed the pick. He's an MVP. They didn't think he was going to be injured for a decade.
You drafted a guy who was already injured and then expected him to not be injured? Like, I don't understand the thought process here.
So let's just say they're at an inflection point. They shouldn't have drafted the guy who's injury prone, but the Suns should keep because what? Why? Because he doesn't make you competitive? The Suns weren't competitive with Booker, and your argument is that they should keep him and still not be competitive because he puts asses in the seats? Well, then they should have drafted the MVP caliber player who never won you anything.
Well, what I'm saying
and keep him for a decade.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you can bring guys in to play around Booker and expect him to be there and help. Like, if
you bring
number one, you can't do that with Embiid.
Yeah, you do. You just don't bring him James Harden.
He's been injured almost every single year in the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's you don't.
Do you play for the regular? You
don't bank on that,
or do you play for the playoffs?
But you should have played for the playoffs by not giving him James Harden and fucking Tobias Harris. Like, you should have gave him better players than that. If you're gonna knock the front office, it's not for drafting Joel Embiid. They crushed the pick.
Well, who was in that draft class?
Okay, let's see who in the 2014 NBA draft.
Well, 11 years into his career and he already can't play.
Yeah, but he won an MVP, Steve. What has Devin Booker won?
He won a finals game.
Okay, that gets you nothing on the resume.
I mean, to be fair, like, if he wasn't playing against Giannis, then he would have won a finals.
No, that's not true. That team was way overrated for what it was. The West was just really weak that year. Andrew Wiggins. You're telling me you'd rather Andrew Wiggins over Joel Embiid?
Go through the whole fucking thing. Don't go through who the number 2 pick was.
Okay, like, Jabari Parker. Number 3, Joel Embiid. Number 4, Aaron Gordon. Number 5, Dante Exum. Number 6, Boston, Marcus Smart.
I'd take Marcus Smart over Joel Embiid.
Well, yeah, come on.
Tell me you wouldn't take Marcus Smart over Joel Embiid right now.
In my heart, but no.
Say it while it said Celtics enjoy under your name. Tell me that you wouldn't take Marcus Smart over Joel Embiid.
No. You're not putting me in this trap. You're not doing this to me. How dare you? You don't use my fandom against me, you scumbag. I love Marcus Smart. Of course, he'd be my number one overall pick in the draft if
Yeah,
I was picking.
Depoy.
But I'd miss out on the MVP. Here's one that's going to really test you. Julius Randle. What happened in his first game, you jackass?
Yeah, that was a freak injury in his first game. He didn't get drafted and miss his whole first fucking year. He got drafted and then broke his leg. Like, that's a freak injury.
Right, injuries they're not playing for.
Yeah, if you don't have structural damage that keeps popping back up like a back injury, that's plagued him already.
You think the Sixers would have drafted this guy third overall knowing
Why did Steph Curry drop to the Warriors in the draft?
He came from a small school and he was riddled with it. He had ankles.
He had ankle injuries that could have gotten worse and worse. So he
dropped and every team is stupid that didn't take him because 4-time MVP, 2-time, 4-time champion. So if Steph Curry never became Steph Curry because of his injury, Steve, you're saying the Warriors should have never drafted him.
I think the Warriors front office did a great job drafting because they drafted him and they also drafted Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Like, you had multiple top picks over the course of a couple of years and you hit on all of them.
Yeah, and the Sixers didn't. They hit on Joel Embiid.
I don't even know how much of a hit it is, though. That's my only argument. Is like, I don't know how much of a hit a guy who's never made it out of the second round is.
You draft a guy who wins the MVP third overall. You do that 100% of the time. If that's all you know, if a fortune teller comes in on draft day and says, this guy you draft, I'm 100% everything, he will win MVP. You put the pick in.
Yeah, Joel Embiid or Allen Iverson?
I'd rather Joel Embiid.
They both got MVPs, and one of them went to the
Both didn't win a finals game.
One of them, no. Well, Allen Iverson beat one of the best fucking teams of all time in the finals by himself.
Once.
Okay, how many wins does Joel Embiid have in the finals? How many wins does Joel Embiid have in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Fine, but also like that, I still would rather Embiid because I like the taller player.
Second best player on the fucking Sixers team that went to the finals. Like they had Dikembe Mutombo at fucking 103 years old. Like
you're telling me you want James Harden over Dikembe Mutombo?
Hey, fucking no.
In the playoffs,
Dikembe Mutombo was a fucking.
Imagine Joel Embiid and Dikembe Mutombo on the same team. That'd be kind of cool, though. That literally would be like the opposite. They'd be like one full.
If you could combine those two players, that might be the best player to ever play the game of basketball.
It's basically just Giannis. It's just Giannis.
Or Victor.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Vic get MVP before he retires? You think Vic gets an MVP before he retires?
I mean, yeah, I believe so. I mean, maybe not. Obviously, if they do like I mean, he's so good.
It just depends on the 65 game rule. That's all it depends on. I think
that's what I'm saying. Is like, are they gonna do the thing where they're just really cautious with him because he's so big, like, and then get to the playoffs and then just dominate for 16 games, and you win like 4 championships? Is 4 championships better than 1 MVP? Yes, right.
Oh, 1 championship is better than 1 MVP.
Well, right. Over the course of a tenure, though,
if you're the guy, one championship is better than 1 MVP.
I mean, Victor Wembanyama will be an MVP, top 5 MVP ladder every single year. If he is healthy, he will be in the top 5 MVP every single year.
He'll be top 3, I think.
Might be top 1. I don't think there's a player that could do what he does on the floor ever. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I think the only thing that'll hold him back is going to be like Jokic. Just because like Jokic's numbers are so efficient and crazy like that.
I mean, yeah, but like what Wemby doesn't possess yet on the offensive level,
he will.
Jokic does not possess Wemby's like defensive instinct or like even the agility that Wemby has at his size. Like, I love Jokic. Both of these guys are freaks of nature, spectacles to watch, and it will be a really fun MVP race if both these guys are going head to head for the next 5 years. But it's just he's not. The way Wemby moves is something I've never seen before. He's so fast. He's 7'6". It's weird to watch.
Yeah, I mean, a guard beats him off the dribble, and a lot of times a guy that size won't be able to catch up, and he's like pinning him on the backboard.
I mean, he makes 7-footers in the league look like a mismatch.
It's crazy. You just shoot over the top of him. You just hit him with a dribble move. Oh, I want to
I
see
like
fucking.
have to say a prayer every time because he's moving so fast and so violently to the rim now, which is why I think he's like we might be seeing something special. I like have to say a prayer every single time he takes it into the paint and goes up with it because like God forbid he just hits a shoe or something like that and rolls in like
Yeah,
it's so scary to watch. I just want to wrap him in bubble tape but
I don't want him
he's
dunking with anything
unreal.
less than two hands every fucking time because I want him to be able to grab onto the rim and like land softly.
Dude, he could just fucking palm it in from anywhere. It's fucking crazy. And like the video of him working out in the post, like shoulder checking Bismack Biyombo during halftime of the final game is like I tweeted it. I was like, this is like
This is
special
scary.
shit.
Like
Yeah.
if he gets stronger, like and he starts filling out that body, like what are we
He
gonna
was upset after, and I know he lost the game, but it was something about a family issue. Like maybe he lost
he
somebody. He
found
was
out his
upset.
grandmother died that morning. Like he didn't know.
Yeah. He was like, but he's always kind of locked in. Always.
Yeah.
And he cares.
And
And
that's
you
something
can't teach
that
that.
like that's something that we don't have a lot in this league right now.
No, it's
Well,
the Paul George just cash a check and put up 30 if I want.
I don't know if I could say that guys don't care. I just think guys don't outwardly show you that they care, like he does.
It's like not even care because obviously everybody cares.
I don't think
It's
everybody
like a
cares.
drive.
I think
Well,
there's a
right.
lot of guys, like you said. I'm not 100% sure that Paul George gives a fuck if they win or lose a game. Like
But they
I'm
cared enough
100%
to
sure nobody on the Clippers gives a shit if they win or lose the game. Like,
they care enough to put in the work to ascend to the level to play in the NBA. Like they obviously care more than anybody about putting the work into the craft because they ascended to. There's only what 500 people at one time, so like they
50.
cared that much. But in terms of winning, it's like and Kobe Bryant is the why he's so revered is like that, and Michael Jordan for that matter. Obviously, they're mentally one and the same. It's like you're not like fuck you. I want this more. Like I want this more, and Tatum has it a bit too, which is makes me feel a little bit blessed. Like they have the drive. There's a drive there that not everybody possesses.
And Tatum, like Tatum's another guy, like we were just talking about. He might not show it that he cares that much, but like he does. Like you can see the way he plays. Like he's not out. He's not like Vic though. Like Vic after a loss will tell you like this fucking sucks. Like I gotta fucking play better. Like I gotta do this, that, and the third better. And you can tell he's like angry about losing, which guys don't outwardly show a lot anymore. He talks a lot of shit too, which is great. You see the thing he was talking about ethical hoops. Like
No, what'd he say?
he said, we play a certain brand of basketball here in like San Antonio, and it's great to play.
Wemby said this.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
it's like we play ethical hoops, and they just played against like the Thunder or something like that. It was like
yeah.
it was so fun to watch him talk shit. Like he's online, he understands what's going on. Like it's
He's 19. He's more online than any of us.
is he
you
only young?
know,
I thought he was 20 now.
he's probably 20. Yeah, I think you're right.
Fucking Cooper Flag is
He's gonna be,
18.
but it's gonna be like a thing where we always talk about how Tatum's still only 19. Like Wemby's still only 19. Like he might grow another 3 inches this offseason. 7'9".
Crazy. Like him, the young guys in this league are unbelievable. Him, Cooper Flag, 18 years old, dropping 40. The only 18-year-old to ever do that. Like
Yeah.
there's kids his age that are getting ready for like fucking prom right now.
Dude, all I cared about at that age was playing video games, smoking weed. Kind of all I care about now.
I don't even think I gave a shit about anything at that age. Like I think I was just existing. I think I was just like waking up in the morning and be like, I guess I'll just be here today. I don't know. and he's over
It's a
there,
trip.
and he's like dominating like grown men in the sport that they've played their whole lives. And I saw some
It's a trip.
fuck it. He had to have just been trying to get off a hot take or like stir up
Oh,
controversy or something stupid like
like you're
this.
so above it.
Yeah, I was looking at. When I say things, I mean them and I believe in them. But this
Yeah,
guy tried to say that it wasn't impressive that he dropped 42. He said, "Oh, well, it was a lot of layups, so it wasn't that impressive." It's like
that's more impressive.
the two shots in the NBA that are searched out the most are layups and open threes. Like that's the two things that defenses are built to not give you. And you tell me that this kid at 18 years old, found a way to get to the rim
Yeah,
for a bunch of layups on a bunch of grown men who were trying to stop him from doing that?
that's the
It's
most impressive part.
unimpressive.
Yeah.
Like, 42 is impressive no matter which way you get it. Like, never mind at 18 years old.
And for like, that's how like poisoned the section of like Hoop Mind is, or the NBA Twitter or whatever. Like, they think that it's more impressive to get 40 shooting from like catch and shoot threes or wide open, or like, back to the basket post fadeaways. Like, no, it's impressive to finish at the rim. That is like a skill that you absolutely have to be elite.
Yeah, like like the people that complain about like, oh, it's not pretty enough, like the way he scores or whatever. Like, I don't ask how pretty, they ask how fucking many. Like that's why Alperen Sengun is like a top guy in this league like every year, because like he's getting you with a baby hook, like a little shitty little up and under, like off the rim 18 times before it goes in, like a little pump fake at the elbow, drive, like lefty layup around a guy. Like it's not pretty, but it's efficient, and like that's what the game's about. Like I don't like nothing about
I
like
would
watching
not describe.
Jokic's game is not like offensive game is not pretty. Like
I
most
was just about to say, there's nothing pretty about his game, but that is what
exactly.
makes it beautiful. Is that like it is so his own way, and it just works. And like his passing, yeah, you'll have occasional like flashes of like the best pass you've seen in a month, like
It's like
in a
every other
game.
night he does it though. That's the problem.
Yeah, like he'll do it twice a game. Just make an unbelievable pass that you're like, that'll be on ESPN. Um, yeah, and the jankiness to his game is like pretty in its own right.
Beautiful. I love the way that he hoops. It's so
He plays in his own unique way. Like Giannis's game is not pretty, but it's fucking effective, and I would trade it for just about anybody's.
he had a 50 burger in a game 6 of the NBA Finals playing that unpretty ass fucking basketball. Like, yeah, pretty sweet.
Tatum's game, Tatum's game is kind of the aberration. His game is fucking beautiful,
Yeah, and it
like
works.
smooth, and it works.
And it's like James Harden's MVP years. Like the step back, fade away, pump fake. I'm gonna get you in the air and get 3 free throws out of it. Like it was beautiful to watch. Like him outsmart defenders every single night in different ways. Like, hey, I'm gonna make you foul me. Like you think
I
that you
was
can
gonna
reach me,
say,
or go get mine. Like
do you think there's the Venn diagram of NBA fans who are Shea Gilgeous-Alexander fans and who are James Harden fans? Do you think it's just one circle? Because like their game is identical in that sense. Like,
no, because I think that the I think Shea fans don't accept the fact that he does this.
but it's not a bad like for me. Listen, the ethical hoops thing is a joke. Yes, of course, I would rather my guy win playing Jason Tatum's way, but Jason Tatum gets to the line in his own right. Like he definitely weaponizes the refs in his own way. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. That's why it's not a crime to play that way. Shea's just done it at a level that we've maybe never seen since James Harden, like weaponizing the refs and being able to, I mean, you could say abuse, but use them to your advantage. Like he has that trick in his bag that nobody has, and he's done it. He's elite at it, and it works. It works.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's I think the Venn diagram of the way they play is a big circle, like base.
Well, right. Weaponizing the
But
refs is like your main thing.
like
Joel Embiid.
I just don't think that the fans of Shea like look at him that way. I just think they look at him as like he's not weaponizing the refs. Like he's actually getting fouled. Like like Harden fans do the same thing. I think that they just it's like if you
Every
can't see
player.
what he's doing, like Harden used to drive into guys and like hook their arm underneath his and then throw the ball up to get the foul. Like Shea the other night took a jumper and his feet went about 3 feet forward and got fouled at the end of a game. That's not a natural jump shot. Jason Tim was saying that like if he took that jump shot in a gym in the exact same form, he would have fallen over. Like if there's nobody guarding him, he would have fallen over. That's not a natural shot, and I don't think you should be rewarded for that because like now guys can't even close out on you.
Right. And also like I don't mean to like the fucking Thunder fan should not care at all. They'll laugh all the way to the bank. They won a championship,
You
and
should.
for according to a lot of people, they're probably going to win another one doing this. Like, don't stop it. It's winning.
It's
Why
winning.
would you switch
Absolutely.
courses?
The
Because
way
people
they
make fun
play.
of you for the way you win.
No, they don't ask how pretty. They ask how many.
We're talking about this team potentially breaking the all-time wins record this year. Like, this is a special team,
Yeah.
as is.
Even with them missing guys, like they're missing starters almost every night, and they're still winning these games. Like the team is absolutely special.
It's and honestly, as a fan of basketball, it's just kind of cool to watch basketball at such a high level. On both ends. Whenever they take the courts
Now,
with all the Western contenders.
the
What?
frustrating thing though is when you see Shea weaponizing the refs on one end, and then you're watching them like hack the ever loving piss out of people on the other end, and it doesn't get called. Like that's where it's like that's where I see guys getting frustrated. And
This playoffs will be interesting because there's going to be an emphasis put on it. Another thing is like, have you ever met a basketball player that like when they're taking it to the rack and it's contested, they don't yell foul? Like everybody thinks they get fouled.
I'd push back on that. I don't think Mike Conley does it. Mike
Mike
Conley,
Conley doesn't play
I don't,
basketball anymore. He
I don't
hasn't
think
played in
Mike
like
Conley.
a
I
month.
don't think Mike Conley has a technical in his entire career. I know
I have
Derek
no
didn't have
idea
one
who you're
until
thinking
like
of.
this year. I think Derek got his first technical ever this year.
Derek White?
It was very funny, and I remember Tatum was so excited when it happened because Tatum said he wasn't going to respect him until he got a technical foul, and Tatum
It's
like
kind of
started
funny.
up clapping on the bench afterwards.
You know, for somebody as fiery as he is, Joe Mazzulla doesn't get a lot of technical fouls.
No, I remember when I think it was last year, right around this time, the refs botched something at the end of a game when we lost, and he was screaming at him, and he got kicked out, and he was just kept screaming at him, and somebody in the afterwards asked him what he was saying. He's like, "Oh, I was just wishing them a happy holidays, making sure their families were okay and stuff."
Yeah, obviously he didn't. He was fucking saying "fuck you," dude.
It was so fucking funny. Joe's fucking hilarious. I'm so happy Joe is our coach. Like I know that I pick at things that he does, but like
It's easy to pick on. You're not gonna pick on Jaylen Brown who's doing everything out there. You know,
yeah, it's like I can't pick on Nemi over here for missing a couple of layups. Like it's what it is.
and it's the NBA, dude. Every coach is easy to pick on.
Yeah, it's so
Um,
easy to see the things he's doing wrong, and I don't see 99% of the things that he's doing right. Like the little adjustments he's making throughout the game, like I don't see any of that. Like, but when a player that I like is not playing in the fourth fucking quarter, then I'm gonna see that every fucking time. You know?
and I mean on the aggregate, he's like his career record like shows what it is. Like he's a winning coach in this league. Like no matter what you can say, he's won more than he's lost by a lot. And he definitely gets credit. And he should get his credit. Obviously, he gets a lot of the blame.
That's what being a
uh,
coach is, though. You're always the scapegoat.
oh yeah, yeah,
Every sport, the coach is the scapegoat because it's a lot easier to fire that guy than the guy making $30 million a year.
but yeah. I mean, you're not gonna fire Jason Tatum no matter what happens. Yeah, look ahead. I mean, you got a bunch of Eastern Conference teams, and then the Pacers who are full Tanksville. Heat, they've lost a few, but a competitive team nonetheless. Toronto, a team that you faced that gave you a good rousing, but you ended up pulling out on that one, another contender in the East. And then the Pacers. Steve, who do you got? What do you got for the
So
looking
3
ahead?
and 0. Get back
So
on, get back
confident.
on, just get back on the horse. You know what you did wrong the last two. I mean, there was a couple aberrations shooting from three. I mean, water finds its level. You're probably going to shoot like 75% from three in one of these games because that's just how the fucking shit works. But like none of these teams have anything that you can't stop offensively.
Yeah, I think 3-0
Rap-
is probably pretty good.
Last time we played the Raptors, I think we had like a 25-point lead on them or something like that.
That we
And they,
almost choked away. We
well,
did
that's
choke
why
it away.
you get a 25-point lead so that can happen and you could still win. You know, the
Very true.
story of the championships year Celtics was blowing fucking big leads every fucking time we got them, but it was like, well, that's why you fucking got the lead.
Yeesh. Not so fun when as it was last year against the Knicks. Um, yeah, man. 3-0. I'm with that. Speaking of the Knicks, they won the NBA Cup. We already talked about it. Congratulations. They're not going to hang a banner.
Kind of
They're not.
interesting.
They should hang a banner because that's the only thing they're winning this year.
It's kind of interesting to not hang the banner. I mean, I get it because like their goal is not the cup. Their goal is the championship. Don't put up the banner. Like, don't give them anything to rest their laurels on for the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Every other team has done it, though. It's a
Yeah,
bit of a hard-o move, if we're being completely honest. But I get it.
and it's like I was gonna say, well, the Knicks are like one of the premier organizations in the league. Like around the world, they're one of the most known organizations.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's just because of where they are.
but then it's like the Lakers won last year and they hung the banner, and they are like the most known organization in the league, so I can't even say that the Knicks are doing it because of that. And the Lakers have a shitload of banners up there, and they put that one up there, and the Knicks do not have a
Yeah,
shitload of banners, and
no.
they had a chance to put one up there and didn't. So I don't.
Seriously, like this might be the only fucking hardware you're winning. Like,
Now, what would you say if they hung it after the season was over if they didn't win the championship?
then they deserve to be made fun of.
You think so?
Yeah, it's coward to not do it now. Then it was just you being cowardly. You didn't want to be made fun of.
Yeah, they said they're gonna celebrate on Friday with the fans. I don't know if they have a game on Friday or if it's just gonna be a. So I don't know what their plan is for that one, but well, I'm 100% sure that Adam Silver fucking hates that they're not gonna hang a banner for this. Like I'm
Yeah,
100%
of course.
positive about that. Like he wants this to be the most legit thing ever, and your third winner of it, and one of your premier organizations in the league is like basically being like, no, this doesn't count. Like,
Yeah, like, dude, hang the fucking banner. Like, we're trying to build this thing up. Like, it makes no sense to do it, other than you don't want to be made fun of in 4 months.
which is like, dude, like it's the NBA.
Stupid.
It's the NBA. We're gonna make fun of
Yeah.
you fucking tomorrow for something. Like,
Yeah, you just don't get it. Like, you have to win, otherwise you're gonna be shit on. And even then, you're still gonna be shit on. Like, just
it's
ask
just
the
like
Thunder, just ask the Celtics, just ask every other championship winning team past 10 years.
this is just like another thing that Dolan's fucking up.
It's like, I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference to the players in the locker room, I guess, but
Yeah, if the players in the locker room came out and said like, "Hey, we don't want to hang this because this isn't the banner that we're looking for this year," I'd be cool with it. But like to just
yeah.
not do it and not put out a statement, it's like it just kind of looks like you're just shitting on the NBA Cup.
But
Even
also,
though the
it's like,
players,
why do you need this gimmick to be locked in? You should be locked in because of who you
yeah,
are and what you're
for
doing.
sure, for sure.
Like the Celtics didn't have to win the NBA Cup
That's like
to
the
win the
only thing I
finals.
can think of as to why they wouldn't hang the banner though, because like you get a trophy for it and you get a banner. Like that's seems pretty all right.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem to
it's the
hurt
only
anything.
piece of hardware you've won since 1973, dude. Like, yeah,
Now, if the Celtics didn't want to hang a banner, you could make the argument that it's like we don't have a lot of fucking room for any more banners up there because we
well, yeah.
retired like 150 fucking numbers and we have 18 fucking banners hanging up there.
Jaylen Brown is gonna have a hard time getting his number retired here.
Yeah, he's got a Finals MVP and a championship.
Yeah,
He's gonna have a hard time getting 7 retired. Like it's crazy. And like we also
and
have some
don't get me wrong, his number will deserve to be retired. It
for
does. It
sure.
already does.
And also we got the Bruins banners hanging up there that are like crowding up the space up there. Like if you were like, hey, we just don't have room for this banner, we're gonna hang it somewhere else in the arena or something like that. Like sure, but like the Knicks don't have shit hanging up in that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking Rangers have as many fucking banners as the fucking New York Knicks do. I don't know
Yeah, I
that
mean,
much about
this
hockey.
isn't what a winning it's just like they're obviously not a winning organization. Like this is just not how a winning organization operates. A winning organization like toes the line because they don't need these fucking. You're professional basketball players. You don't need these gimmicks to get locked in. You know.
Yeah, this makes me want like this makes me want teams that don't have banners to win the cup just so that they can have something hang. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like
yeah, like the Hornets. Like imagine what the Hornets would do if they wanted. They'd probably have a fucking. They tear down Main Street. You know,
fuck the Clippers,
and
like they're a
rally.
shit show organization, like a shithole organization, but like they don't have any banners to hang up there. Like if it wasn't the Clippers, I'd be like, cool, like awesome. The
Brand
Kings,
new stadium, biggest stadium in I think the league, and nothing to show for it.
let the fucking Kangs do something. Like
They lit the beam that one time, dude. Hang the banner.
lighting the beam was so sick that one year. Though, like they were good that year, and it was a sick gimmick. And then they were just like, yeah, no, we don't
Oh,
want
it
to do
was
it anymore.
cool. It was a great year for basketball. That was a great like storyline. Was that
Let the
2 years ago?
yeah, let the Trailblazers get one. I know they already got a championship or two up there, but like let them hang a fucking brand up there. That'd be pretty sick.
I think they won one in 1970
I think Bill
championship.
Walton got him one.
Yeah, and then his foot broke, Steve, and they knew it coming out of college. Maybe they shouldn't have drafted him.
Different time. I mean, a 7 footer and
Yeah,
fucking
worse.
yeah, 7 foot one guy in fucking 1970 was like an anomaly. Like,
There's a lot of Joel Embiid's rolling around out there. I don't see that many.
I mean, the Greek Freak, Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic.
You've named 5 players.
They're just playing now.
How many guys are Gary Trent in the league? It's no less than 45 of them. There's only one Joel Embiid. There's only one Nikola Jokic. There's only one
Well, my argument
SGA.
was that like there weren't a lot of 7-footers roaming around back then. There's a lot of 7-footers now.
There was a 7-footer, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill
Yeah, there weren't a
Walton.
lot though. It wasn't like every team had like 2 or 3. Like nowadays, every team has 2 fucking 7-footers on their team.
Not the Celtics.
Celtics. They have one. They have one,
Yeah.
and they have like 3 guys that are 6'10". Like my bad. Like our power forward that's like a top 5 player in the league is 6'10". You're right. Like sorry, we don't have a 7-footer on the team.
Taller you get, the
rather
lesser
have,
you
Jason
walking
Tatum?
around there are.
Who would you rather have, Jason Tatum or fucking Joel Embiid?
Yeah, but
Joel
I will
Embiid's got
obviously have
MVP
Jason
though.
Tatum.
Joel Embiid's
I'd rather have
though.
LeBron James than Joel Embiid too. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, Jason Tatum doesn't have an MVP though.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, well, they also fucking drafted Markelle Fultz, was another.
Devin
MVP.
Booker doesn't either.
So I might rather have Devin Booker than fucking Joel Embiid.
Well, that's exactly that, and that. See, that's foolish. Like that's foolish to me. They're like trade for what they both provided. They trade off. The one thing is that Devin Booker is younger and still really good.
And plays basketball.
Then for last year or the year before that,
basketball.
Not a lot of it, and that's Joel Embiid plays basketball.
Not a lot.
Not a lot of it.
Less than Devin Booker does. That's for sure.
Are we sure about that?
100%.
How sure are you about that?
100% sure. Go through the last 5
Let's
years.
Let's test the theory.
In the last 5 years, I bet you Devin Booker has played no less than 100 games more than Joel Embiid.
No, he missed all of last year. What are you talking about? Or the year before that? Joel Embiid in his career has played 463 games in...
Holy shit. He's played for fucking 11 years. So he's had a chance to play.
Is that right? 11 years?
You said 2014 draft. So 10 years. So 820 possible games he's played in 463.
His NBA debut, he's drafted in the 2014 NBA draft. His NBA debut was October 26th, 2016.
Yes, that's the guy he picked.
Devin Booker.
When was Devin Booker drafted? 2016?
Devin Booker was drafted in 15.
15, so a year later. So Joel Embiid has a whole year that we gave him off, so that they should be right on par.
He's also played 10 years. Embiid's only played 9 years.
Okay, so take off Devin Booker's most healthy year off of his total, and I bet you he still played more basketball than Joel
Yes, 463 Embiid, 696 Devin Booker.
Yeah. He's played 230 more games than Joel Embiid and 1 more year of service.
I mean, to be fair, Joel Embiid was drafted into the league at 19. 20.
So was Cooper Flag.
So was Devin Booker.
Like, all these guys are one and done. They're all about the same age now.
Okay, Booker he played 53 games in 22, 23, 24, he played 68, he played 75 last year. He's at 23 now.
Played 75 games last year.
Guys don't play. Right? That doesn't even seem right. Why were they so bad? Well, I mean, it was like a chemistry.
Had the Bradley Beal anchor with them all year. Like, was that last year or was that the year before?
No, it was last year.
Yeah, because then they went to the fucking playoffs, and then like he had a game where like he just didn't play the second half or something. I don't know.
He only played less than 64 games. He only played less than 65 games 3 times in his.
How many times has Joel Embiid played less than 50 games in his career? Like 5.
Last year he played 19.
Nice. Devin Booker very injured last year. The 75 games he played.
The year before he played 39. The year before he did play 66. That was the MVP year.
Yeah.
The year before that he played 68, 51, 51, 64, 63, 31. His 2016 year.
So he's averaging like 41 games a year, basically.
He's averaging. Yeah. What's 463 divided by 9? Come on, mathematician. He averages 51 games a year.
Yeah, 51, yeah. So it's a lot more than I thought he was going to average, honestly. But does that account for the 2 years that he missed? Where he played 82?
No. He was basically a draft and stash.
It's a really good fucking twist on this.
I mean, that's what he was. They drafted him with a foot injury. They're like, he's a 7'4" Cameroonian who can play as fast as a guard. Like, yeah, let's take a risk.
I mean,
They won an MVP.
he
They
cannot
competed
play
in the
fast. He has
playoffs.
never been as fast as a guard. I don't know where the fuck you came up with
He has the skill set of a guard.
that. Skills, yes. Fast? No, that motherfucker
Well, he's
longer.
pretty. I mean, he was fairly agile before. I mean, now he's
Well,
old and injured.
The myriad of injuries over his entire career that could have been diagnosed.
I mean, he's more agile than Jokic. Well, not anymore, but he was more agile than Jokic.
Somebody posted Jokic's rookie highlights the other day, and he actually was really agile and a lot different. Like
Yeah, he probably was.
In the air, like he had a nice spin move. Like now he's just like, no, I have to bang with centers for 82 games. Like I'm putting on.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking shoot over the top. Like
people make fun of Anthony Davis for the same issue though. But the thing is that Jokic just has like, I don't know. He's just been really healthy, really lucky and really healthy. It doesn't really make sense how many games he's played. Because he's the center, all the issues that being that big provide on your body, not to mention he's banging down there, like doesn't really play a ton of a finesse game, like he plays a banging game, and he's been healthy. It's just,
but like if you look at these other centers that are hurt, they have an above the rim kind of game to them. Like Embiid had a power, like he did a lot of dunking, like played a lot of guard kind of dribbling, cutting, stuff like that. Anthony Davis was an above the rim player. Both of them have like long injury histories. Like
they can all shoot the ball at league average.
Yeah, but Jokic doesn't play above the rim like those guys do. I think that's part of the reason why he's stay as healthy as he is.
Well, neither did Chris. I wouldn't say Kristaps Porzingis plays above the rim.
Yeah,
but he's been injured.
He plays more above the rim than I put a lot more above the rim than Jokic, though.
I mean,
and look at the shot.
Yeah, I guess so.
And look at the shot blocking attempts on the other side too. A lot of explosive moves across the paint to try and get to block shots that Jokic isn't doing a lot of. Like,
but right, that's the thing. If you're gonna hold anything against Jokic's game, is the effort on defense. Like,
no, I don't think it's effort. Like, I think he's more of a
what is it?
Traditional defensive player. I don't think he's that bad of a defender either. But he's a positional defender.
I mean, if you're going to pick apart his game at all, it's like the one thing.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's that bad defensively either. Like, I don't think he's an elite defender, but like I don't think that he's like a net negative defender.
I mean, just being competent and being that big, you're just immediately one of the better defenders in the league.
Like, I'm not expecting him to be fucking healthy Rob Williams out there, but like
that's an antonym that makes no sense. There's no such thing as ever been a healthy Robert Williams.
That's a guy I would love for them to trade for right now. Fuck,
I don't know, man. I don't know. You don't like Embiid. It's easy to make fun of him, and he deserves a lot of the praise and a lot of the ridicule. But
hey, look, when he's healthy, he's like one of the greatest players I've ever seen play basketball.
But that's an easy out because he's never going to be healthy again. He's just not
and
at
what
that
was
stage
the
in his
knock
life.
on him when you drafted him? Was he's never going to be healthy.
So you gambled and lost, but you won an MVP along the way. I think you do that 10 out of 10 times.
Did they hang a banner for his MVP?
No, but the Knicks aren't hanging a banner and they won a trophy.
Well, that's because James Dolan's a terrible fucking owner. And I think if the Sixers won the fucking cup, I think they might not hang a banner either. I think they're pretty bad too. How many teams in the league do you think wouldn't hang a banner?
I think just one. I really think just one.
You think that's it? The Lakers have already done it, so we know.
I mean, the Kings might not do it, but that year they like probably forgot that it was scheduled for that day.
They didn't realize they were playing the championship.
Like theirs was just pure incompetence.
And they're like, "What the fuck is going on? What's that trophy over there?" Like
somebody like didn't pass along a sticky note to like the people that had to get it done. The Knicks are doing it purposefully.
The fucking guy typed in the fucking email wrong. Like
he's like, "Oh fuck, we don't play on Saturday." Oh shit. I'm not going to cancel the order.
No, I could see the fucking Kings losing in the fucking the championship because they fucking forfeited because there wasn't on the schedule because they don't set the fucking date for it until you win.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the Sixers they would hang a banner.
Nets would probably hang a banner.
I mean, they hang a banner on Joel Embiid's MVP like they won something.
Yeah, you might be right. It might just be the fucking Knicks being just that bad of an organization.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's just like you guys are hardos. That's kind of like the whole Villanova. Like we're all our best players 6 feet tall. Like we have to come at you like a pit bull.
It's like just not. It's just no fun to not hang the banner. Like if I was a Knicks player, I'd be kind of fucking annoyed about it. I'd be like, this is the third ever like one of these cups. Like I just played an extra fucking game for this.
This
Like
is also the only game of substance you've ever won in my lifetime.
yeah, most of those guys have never like fucking won anything. I think does Josh
No,
Hart have
no,
a
no, no.
championship?
They all won at Villanova, I think.
They win. They won it all that year.
I
I know there were
mean,
a bunch of different random guys from Villanova. I don't know if they were all on the championship team.
Cat have a national championship?
No, he played for Kentucky in the year they lost. Kentucky hasn't won a national championship in fucking years.
They won it with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I don't think Cat was on that team though.
I think he was. Um,
Was that the platoon year? Because I think the platoon year they lost.
you're a fucking platoon.
There's one
Uh,
year where they went like 5 in, 5 out, fucking every fucking time.
Jalen Brunson, that is just weird. 2018 second round pick, 33rd overall pick. Like, wow.
Yeah, look what he is now. He might be one of the best second round picks of all time.
I don't think he might be. There's no might be about it. He's fucking
I
fantastic.
mean, Draymond Green.
Two-time NCAA champion, Jalen Brunson.
Well, have any of them won anything at the well? All right, well,
None.
here's a dickhead question for you: is an NCAA championship better than an NBA Cup championship?
I mean, no, probably not.
I think it's
I
harder
mean,
to
John
win.
Calipari is a relevant human being because he won a title once. Not
I
even
think
with the same team anymore.
I think that an NCAA championship is a bigger deal than an
Yeah.
NBA Cup championship.
Yeah, and
It's
it
so
will
much harder
continue
to
to
win.
be.
You gotta win 2 games to win a fucking like you gotta win like your qualifying round games, but then you only have to win 2 games to win an NBA Cup. You have to win 8 to win a NCAA title, right?
NBA Cup champion. That's in the Carl Anthony Towns biography.
No, you gotta win 6 games.
Yeah, Cat never won a natty. Mikal Bridges won a finals game. According to you, that means more than an MVP.
Is a finals game more impressive than a NBA Cup?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you've made it to the pinnacle of the sport, and you know, were competent at least once. I mean, the Mavericks hang a banner.
All right, whose career would you rather have? Would you rather have Joel Embiid's career or Robert Horry's career?
As a player, Robert Horry, because you won everything, and you were like nothing but a bench player, and yeah, your body's not like racked with injuries where mobility's an issue now. I don't think.
I bet you he probably has mobility issues. He played in the
Well,
'90s.
because he's old.
He's old.
Embiid
He
is
played in the
young.
'90s.
Embiid is our age, man.
Yeah, but Embiid made. Think about how much money Embiid made and an MVP though.
That is a good counterpoint. That's the only thing that would sway me. Is
Got
that the
five
money's obvious?
titles. Like Robert Horry's got.
Robert Horry is probably worth like $22 million total. Joel Embiid makes that like in a half a year.
Yeah.
Um,
Horry's got 5 titles, but he was always a bench guy though, basically.
and he
Well,
won
he
a
got
national
he
championship, I
also got the
believe, right?
nickname Big Shot Bob too, though, which is like low key one of the sickest nicknames in sports.
I mean, he was like a glorified bench player, right? Like he wasn't anything particularly special. He just,
No, he was always really good, but like he was never
but
like
never a star.
he was. I don't think I think he only made maybe 1 or 2 All-Star games in his career. He won a lot of his titles towards the end of his career playing with the Lakers and the Spurs. So
Would you rather be Robert Horry or Vince Carter?
Robert Horry,
Why?
5 titles.
But Vince Carter's made a lot of money.
Yeah, but Vince Carter's never even made the finals. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so you'd rather be Robert Horry than Joel Embiid?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah,
I mean, as a player, yeah, it makes complete sense.
but also like
I wouldn't want the stress of being an MVP caliber player on a title contender. You know, I'd rather be the bench player on that team.
well, yeah. There's also like Robert Horry also played for multiple teams too, which is probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
like
all cool, baby. Being Joel Embiid's probably fucking rad as hell, dude. And even though you can't walk anymore, it's probably sick.
hey, joke's on you. I can't barely fucking walk as it is, and I'm not getting paid no fucking money.
I'm in my 30s, out of shape, and have mobility issues, and I am not making millions of dollars for it. So good for you. And I like Embiid. So
You know who I would not want to be? Is Rashad McCants.
elaborate.
That guy's a fucking idiot, and everything
What'd he
comes out of his
say?
mouth is fucking dumb. It's just hot garbage coming out of his mouth at all times.
Is he in the news? Like, why you bring this up?
I just remember seeing like a fucking video of him saying just something fucking stupid. I can't
He's
remember.
the one about like the world. You're not world champions, right, or some shit.
No, he's on Gilbert Arenas' podcast.
Well, he said he was like a problem or something.
Yeah, oh no, I remember what he said. He said fucking Dirk was like soft or something like that. I was like, who the fuck are you to call Dirk soft? Like, have you seen the 2011 title run?
Like, who cares, man? He's two-time, one-time champion, but one of the best power forwards of all time.
One-time champion, MVP, and like, dude, you're over here talking shit just to try and stay relevant.
Yeah, like you did. You had like a cup of coffee in the league.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I just don't get that.
Richard
Oh,
McCants, have a good take. Am I right?
if that's even how you say his fucking name, dude, I don't. He's so irrelevant. I say that on our fucking podcast. That's just blowing up right now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, at least our takes are not complete garbage. I'm not saying like I could beat somebody 101.
And my takes are pretty garbage, but
True. That is true. And the people in the TikTok comments will let you know about it.
love you guys.
Love you guys. Just to talk about Golden State, I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Is there something good about that?
I mean, yeah, Pat Spencer was he's a nice little storyline.
The Spencer brothers.
The Lax Bros, Pat and Cam. Cam's on Memphis. Pat is on a two-way deal, but it's going to be brought up for the full year because he's playing so well for the Warriors, who are middling at best right now. And also Steph Curry's 37 years old and he's scoring 30 a night. Like
That's
it's
so bad for Steph. Like
it's like you have a superstar playing at a level that's like as good as he ever was, and you're still not.
that team is just failing him.
They're old.
Like that organization has just kept failing him and failing him. Like
And then you got Joe Lacob sending emails to fans talking about how he's most pissed off because, whatever. Like the guys like Jimmy Butler should take more shots, and Lacob came out for his guy, which I guess is a smart move as an organization, being like it's not the issue. Da 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 da. Like, but you should just never have the GM of the team going back and forth with like me.
random.
you know.
I should not be able to fucking email Brad Stevens and have him fucking answer me. Like
Yeah, like if I'm having like tactical debates with fucking Brad
upper
Stevens,
management and the
the
Celtics are
Celtics are in real trouble. So yeah, that's not good. And then yeah, it's just not good vibes there. And it's weird because Jimmy Butler's playing very well for what he's doing. He's shooting the ball like half as much. He's still almost scoring 20 he's shooting the shit out of the ball. I mean, shooting like 44% from three, like he's his career high. But he's just not. The whole thing is like they need a second option, and yeah, I do think they need something to go with Steph Curry but like they're so capped. What do you do? Yeah,
there's that fucking tax apron coming up again. Like you don't really have any money to do anything.
and also how close are you? Like,
Yeah, like
there's
it's
nothing they can do. Let's just be completely. They're gonna ride out the string. Like that's
it,
just what is gonna happen, and
it's
that's always should happen.
it sucks for Steph too, because like he's probably not going to get another shot at a fucking title for the rest of his career.
No, but
Even playing at this level, which is remarkable to be doing at his age, and it's just all for naught because that team is just not built to win. I mean, imagine if they had Jordan Poole still instead of fucking Draymond Green. Like, can you imagine how good this team would probably be?
I mean, yeah, at the time I get it though. Like you're just coming off a championship. There's a divide in your locker room, and the guy won you 4 championships. So like,
Get it? I don't get it at all. That
I
guy
mean,
is
he plays well with
he
Steph.
kind of sucker
He always
punched.
has.
That guy sucker punched a guy on your team in
I mean,
front of
Jordan Poole probably
everybody.
deserved it.
Call him a $30 million backpack for fucking Steph Curry. Like, dude, if that's gonna trigger you to punch me in the face, dude, like that's just shit talking. Get over it. Like you have
But the
4
joke's
rings.
on Jordan Poole. You got banished off the basketball Siberia. Like,
I know
go
that's
play
what I
out the
don't
rest of
get.
your contract in Washington and New Orleans, dude. And
That's what I don't get. Like, if you
go
just
play for
kept going
China in
over
5 years.
Draymond, like Steph wouldn't have to be fucking dropping 30 a night at 37 years old. You could have fucking nights where he has off. Like, It's
I
just so.
mean, I don't think he could even with Jordan. Like Jordan Poole's not making you competitive. You
Oh, but
need
he's
to
like
like you
he's
need to
giving
make
Steph
something
a
big
break
happen.
for fucking like 15 minutes a game though.
I mean, they have Pajemski, they have this guy Spencer. Like they have guards to give him a break. It's just
I don't
he
think they're
needs
giving
another
him.
guy.
Yeah, and he could also run out Poole with Steph too at the same time. And if you
So
don't have
you're telling me right now the Warriors are better with Jordan Poole on this team?
then Draymond Green, yeah.
And well, Jimmy Butler, like they
If you
got rid
kept
of
the team
him.
as it is and you had Jordan Poole instead of Draymond Green, I think the team is better. Like, what is
I don't think
Draymond
so,
doing?
dude.
What is Draymond doing for you right now? Like,
I mean, at least he's one of the taller players on the team. I mean, they're very small,
they're tiny. Like, they're so little.
and he's at the very least going to give you high energy and defensive energy. Like, yeah, his counting stats aren't great, but they've never been.
Right now, you're struggling to score the ball.
Well, listen, I hear you. I think they should have, and they're talking about it like potentially moving on from him this year, but they're pretty capped. I don't know what they can do. I don't think
I don't
Jimmy
know
Butler's
who
going
wants him, honestly, too. Like, that's another.
to. Well, right. Like, what are you gonna have to like? What are you gonna send off? And also, at what point is it like it's not gonna matter because we're not beating 1 through 3 in our own conference?
Is Draymond
Um,
Green the Scorpion on the Frogs back?
Meaning you'll kill us, but we'll surely die. And he's just like, oh well.
Let's just
What is the
hope
parable? Give me the parable.
the Scorpion asks the Frog for a ride across the river. And the Frog says, "No, you're gonna sting me and I'll die." And he said, "Why would I do that? I get my way across the river." And they get halfway across the river, and the Scorpion stings him
Because
because
he can't overcome his nature.
that's just who he is. Like,
Yeah.
is Draymond the Scorpion? Like, is he gonna drag that team down to the fucking the very end? Because now you can't get rid of him because nobody wants him because they know who he is.
I mean, yes, but no. The scorpion on the back would be like thinking that you should give Draymond that last contract. Like, I don't know. That was the loyalty payment. So that was if that's the scorpion on the back, then yeah, because the guy won you 4 championships, or at least was an integral part in all 4.
I give him 2.
Yeah, dude,
I think that if
he's
you
going to be in the Hall of Fame with 4, Steve. So it's stupid to argue.
well, you
It's not
said
like he didn't
integral.
play in
No,
any
you
of
said
them.
integral to 4. I'm saying he's only integral to 2.
He is integral to 4 championships.
I think
He was
that
a depoy in those years.
I think Kevin Durant was more integral to 2 of those championships than Draymond Green was.
That's not what I'm arguing.
I just
Who's
think that you could
arguing
have
that?
won them without
Steph
him.
Curry's more integral than all of them.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that you could have won those championships without Draymond if Durant was still there.
Sure, but that's not how
And,
it happened.
and also, Draymond also drove out fucking Kevin Durant from your team too. Like,
Yeah, but
you have
Kevin
a
Durant's
history of
also
this
he's a proven. Kevin Durant was on the worst run of team. Like, is that Draymond's fault? I don't think you can do that to him.
Draymond
Kevin
pushed him out,
Durant.
is what I'm
Kevin Durant
saying.
pushed his way out of every other's place.
But Kevin Durant just left all the other places.
That's not true. He pushed his way out of the Nets. Then that's why Phoenix
You went to
pushed
the
the
Nets
chips in to
after.
trade for him.
You went to the Nets after the Warriors.
I understand,
So
but he pushed his way out.
the only time that he pushed his way out was out of Oklahoma City, if you want to count that.
He pushed his way out of Brooklyn, dude. That's why he got traded halfway through the year.
Well, if you were, I'm just saying that Draymond pushed him out of Golden State because there's all the reports from behind the scenes of Draymond just fucking yelling at him saying we don't need you, like we did this without you before. Like, do you think that
Okay.
Kevin Durant wanted to leave fucking basketball heaven? Like,
Honestly, I don't pretend to understand what Kevin Durant thinks because I haven't been able to understand the way he's acted
but
for
we
the
all
past 10
understand
years.
we understand the way that Draymond Green acts.
Yeah, and I would pay the tax for 4 championships, which he was an integral part of.
I would have rather paid Kevin Durant and let him go than keep him.
But was that even on the table at the time? Like, I don't remember. I don't think that was on the table.
No, I'm just saying that Draymond pushes out everything and like he drags that organization down as much as he brings them up. I think
I mean, they're more up than down with him
I think that team
by
could
a
have
lot.
won 4 championships without him too.
Okay, but they
I
didn't.
think if you swapped in a player that was not of his caliber but less than him, I think they still could have won 4 championships.
Okay,
I think if you started Festus Ezeli on those fucking teams, then they could have won 4 championships.
they did have Festus Ezeli.
I think if they started him over him and they let Draymond Green go, I think they could have won 4 championships. I think those teams were just built so perfectly.
It's one of your hot takes, Steve. I don't agree.
I agree with Jordan Poole. I think that Draymond Green's a $30 million backpack for Steph Curry.
I don't think it's I don't think a 2-time depoy is a backpack because if that's the case, then Marcus Smart's career is that's all he was.
I mean, they
Um,
didn't want a championship either, so.
exactly. I don't know. He was a triple double a night for a bit, a low triple double, not a 37-point one, but he was a triple double a night. That's okay. We just hate him. Well, I mean, you're a Boston fan, you hate him. It's a rational take to be like, yeah, you pay a tax with this guy because he is such a nutcase on and off the floor. But he won you 4 championships and a few depoys in there. Like,
My only argument is that like you shouldn't have to pay that tax. Like you could have found somebody else for that.
of course you shouldn't. Of course you shouldn't. That's
Like my
absolutely.
only argument is that like you could have won without him. So like you tying
They
yourself
didn't though.
with him.
They didn't. That was the one they lost. But that's part of the Draymond tax is him kicking LeBron and LeBron knowing that he's like volatile guy and it's actually kind of a testament to LeBron knowing how close he was to the line in terms of like the suspension the technical rule or whatever. And like yeah, he pushed the Scorpion, he knew it would sting and it stung and it sunk him that year because he wasn't there to provide his defensive player of the year skills to stop LeBron James.
He was there in game
Not that
7,
there is anybody stopping
right?
LeBron James.
Didn't he
Huh?
only he got suspended for game 6 and then he came back game 7? And they lost in game 7 that year? Or did they lose in game 6?
I mean, they lost the rest of the way, if
Yeah.
that's the case.
Yeah, because that wasn't that the year they were up 3-1 and they lost?
Yeah. And the greatest comeback of all time.
I mean, that's LeBron James. What the fuck are you gonna do? Like,
Well, they stopped them before.
wasn't that the year that
They were going to win again. They just,
wasn't that the year
LeBron
that
knew that he was going to
Kevin
not.
Love got hurt against us and then like, Kyrie got hurt in the finals?
Kelly Olynyk ripped Kevin Love's shoulder out of his socket. Yeah.
Which I'll
I mean,
argue.
Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, I'll argue to the day I die that like that looks so much worse in slow motion than it was in real time. Like in real time, he was just grabbing him and pulling him away from the ball, but you put it in slow motion, it looks fucking terrible.
It's dirty, dude.
He just grabbed him and pulled him away from the ball. He wasn't trying to dislocate his fucking shoulder. Like,
I don't know. I could grab you and pull you away from the ball and not dislocate your shoulder, Steve. I'm confident in my abilities.
I am 100% confident that you are not as strong as Kelly Olynyk, and I do not run as fast as Kevin Love. So yeah, I can guarantee you that too.
Well, if that's the case, if his athleticism, both athleticisms would negate each other, and they would just be us.
No, because Kelly Olynyk's pulling him one way and he's running the other way.
It's a dirty play, man. He ripped his shoulder out of his shoulders. Don't just come out of sockets, Steve. It's not a fucking freak thing.
Sometimes they do. Pages does.
Okay, Paige and Kevin Love. If I'm different from Kevin Love, we're talking a different gender.
Paige is closer to
/sex.
Kevin Love. Paige is closer to Kevin Love than we are, athletically, anyways.
Not vertically.
Hey, she's
or
only
body
about an
weight.
inch shorter than you.
No, she's not. I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah, she's 5'9". You're 5'10", you know?
I'm 6 feet. Okay. Technically, I'm 6'1". That's what my doctor said.
Doctor didn't see you standing on your tippy toes, did he?
No, it was a nurse, actually. So what are you saying? Women can't do their job correct, Steve? Wow.
Well, you said doctor first, so.
I said doctor's office.
Well, you said doctor.
This is typically where I go and get weighed. I don't weigh myself. Why do I want to weigh myself at home? Hurt my own feelings?
I can't weigh myself at home. Joke's on you. I have to go to the zoo. The fucking.
They blow me up at a tuna dock.
They got to put me in one of those little harness things and hold me so they can weigh me like a fucking like a hippo.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Poor Warriors fans. Sorry. That's the 2022 title tax. You push the chips in, you won one. You probably do, Steve. Honestly, if we're being completely honest, you probably do all those moves that put you in this spot because of the 2022.
You got the title, yeah. That was the 4th title.
Yeah.
They got one, then they got 2 with Durant, and they got 1 afterwards. Also, like, they did Klay Thompson wrong, too. I don't even like Klay Thompson, but, like, there's no reason why he should have left.
You're twisting yourself all over the map. You're like, I hate Klay Thompson, but I gotta defend him, and even though he sucks right now, and he's kind of being a huge drain on the Mavs.
Yeah, but at least he wasn't, like, he didn't cost you a title. Like, Draymond costed you a title. And he assaulted a player on your team. And he's been suspended multiple times for conduct detrimental to the team. Like, Klay did none of those things. Like, Klay was just there, and then...
Who do you think's more... Who would you say is more important to the Warriors?
Klay Thompson.
Klay or Draymond. I don't
Klay
agree
Thompson.
with
It's
that.
not even close. It's Klay Thompson. Third quarter, Klay,
It is
dude.
what? Are we
He had
kidding me?
30 points in
Draymond
the
is the second ball handler on the team.
games. No, he's the like third, fourth ball handler on that team. On those championship teams.
Klay wasn't the second. Klay's a catch and shoot guy at best with elite defense, or was.
No, Klay could be your ball handler too on that team.
This is revisionist history. He also wasn't winning you depoys.
Yeah, there's like 3 guards ever to win depoys. So yeah, like they give him.
Yeah, and a much smaller one did it a lot later in the game.
Well, that much smaller one was also so fucking special. Like, let's be real here.
That's for sure. Klay's 18, 19 points, 4 boards. I'm rounding up, 2 assists, 41% from 3. Let's look at Draymond's career.
19, 4, and 2. Draymond Green's like a 7, 6, and 6, I think.
Draymond career 9, 7, 6. 9, 7, and 6.
Versus 19, 4, and 2.
Yeah, so you're telling me who's a better ball handler?
The ball handlers, I'm like passing, like, yeah. I mean, as you said, a secondary ball handler, like Draymond Green. Also
Draymond Green is that.
Also, Draymond Green was passing to Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Like, you and me could average 6 assists passing to Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant for a fucking year too. Like
Klay Thompson was too. Everything you say, I'm just saying the alternate.
Yeah,
5-time All-Star for Klay, 4-time All-Star for Draymond, 4-time champ. That's also for Draymond. 2-time All-NBA for Klay. That's actually a lot more than I thought. Draymond, 9-time All-Defensive Team, 2016, 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, 16-17 Steal Champ, 2-time All-NBA. Same amount of All-NBAs.
Still think
Draymond's a better player.
I still think Klay was more important to that team. Klay single-handedly won them multiple games in playoff runs.
You're telling me if Klay Thompson wasn't just, I don't know, Sam Hauser, they're not the same player? Like, they are. They're the same thing.
They're definitely not.
They're elite catch-and-shoot guys.
Yeah, we also need the defense, too.
Fair. But none of them are giving you the same amount of defense as Draymond's giving you. 9-time All-Defensive Team. Kidding me? He's one of the best defenders to ever play the game.
I still think Klay was more important to that team than Draymond was.
Checks out.
I think we can agree to disagree on that one because, like, I think that you couldn't go wrong either way.
Well, you are saying you could go wrong by picking, like, you don't take Draymond. I think they're all, I mean, obviously Steph's the most because he's a transformational player. And Kevin Durant is who he is. You know, they're obviously whatever. But for their whole
Who's
run.
Who's a better all-time player, Kevin Durant or Steph Curry?
It's hard. That's really hard. I think it's Steph.
I think it's KD.
Go ahead. Why? Hasn't won as much. What are you going to say? He shoots the ball better?
Defensively, he's better. That's about. Steph shoots the ball better.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant scores the ball better.
There's also about a foot of height difference between them.
We're going to knock him for that now? I don't like.
No, I know. I'm saying I hear you, but like
it just is. It just is what it is. I mean,
I think you're being down on Steph Curry.
Like
Steph Curry, for his size, was one of the better defenders at his position. Still is, arguably.
Oh, see, I think he's a bad defender, honestly. Like, I've watched those games and watched him get picked on by Kyrie every time.
Okay, that's not. Kyrie picks on anybody in isolation. That's not fair.
And how many times have we seen guys try and ISO Kevin Durant?
I mean, just watch anytime the Thunder play the Rockets.
Yeah,
he was the Zilchberger out there.
Old ass Kevin Durant, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Durant's a good defender. Steph Curry's also a good defender. It's just one guy 7 feet tall.
I think Kevin Durant's a lot better of a defender, though. Steph's a much better passer, though.
Yes.
Steph's got 2 MVPs and Durant's got 1, which feels wrong to me. I feel like Durant probably should have more than 1.
Kevin Leviticus Durant.
Make up this guy's middle name again. Isn't it Wayne? I don't want to say
it's Wayne. It's Wayne.
Is it Wayne? Right.
Yeah, but Steph Curry's name's not Steph. It's fucking Wardell.
Wardell, Stephen Curry.
It's funny when you type in Wardell, it doesn't come in. And Basketball Reference.
That's weird.
Steph Curry, 11-time All-Star, 2016-15 Steal Champ. So, yep, there's that bad defense for you. 4-time NBA champ.
I mean, dude, we're gonna go like fucking Steal Champs. You gotta tell me James Harden's a great fucking defender. You got Steals Champ fucking 5 times.
I've always been on the case that James Harden's a better defender than people think.
No, he just fucking knows how to gamble right. Like
Okay.
that's all it is. You play off the ball and you just fucking guess. Like if it doesn't mean you put effort in and you're a good defender.
All right. But we're going to have to agree to disagree on that. I've always thought that Harden's one of the better defenders when
I
he
think
wants to be.
he's an
It's
elite fucking
consistency and effort, really.
yeah. Like
Like you
having the
telling me LeBron
ability of
James
doing it is completely different things. Like
LeBron James can lock down anybody, and I still think he can. It's just a matter of can he do it. He can't do it as often as he used to.
I think LeBron James, there's years that he probably should have like swept all of the categories, but like
100%.
they're all fucking narratives based.
Yeah, and now you get the games shit in there, so it's like, I mean, Wemby's really the best defender in the league, but he's probably not going to win any awards. Sucks, but 11-time All NBA, Steph, All Rookie, Sportsman of the Year, 2-time MVP, Finals MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, NBA 75th team. Kevin Durant,
Even fucking
15.
Steph two fucking Finals MVPs too. I don't think Andre Iguodala should have got that other one.
Yeah, but he had a really hard assignment, you know.
Yeah, I mean LeBron only had
He was given an impossible task.
fucking 10 and 10 or something like that. That fucking
He was given an impossible task, and he did the impossible, which is he helped win the finals over LeBron James as the primary defender on the guy. I hear you. He's not an MVP. Steph Curry should have, but Tom Brady should have won every MVP.
I mean,
too.
maybe LeBron should have won the MVP that year for the numbers he was putting up because he was the only
Honestly, yeah, probably. Like LeBron was playing at a different level. Kevin Durant, Kevin Leviticus / Wayne Durant, 15-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champ, 2-time NBA champ, 11 All-NBA, All-Rookie, Rookie of the Year, 1 MVP, 2 Finals MVP, 75th team. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think they're in the same conversation.
They're close. I mean,
they're in like that third range of greats.
Yeah, Steph's
maybe even second.
Yeah, I mean, like you got if you're gonna tier it, you're like your S tier
is 2 players
and Jordan. That's it. Then your A tier has got to be like
a mix of the historical guys with like the undeniable modern era guys like Tim Duncan,
your
Hakeem,
your fucking Tim Duncan, your Kobe's,
Magic Larry,
yeah.
And then you're getting into like,
do you put
the third tier where it's like
KD with those guys?
I think they both have an argument for being in that second tier,
but neither one of them has as much success as those guys, though.
Different era, dude. But yeah, you're right.
It's hard to.
No, that's not true. I mean, like, where's Charles Barkley rank in the all-time greats? Because
I think he's the next tier down. I think he's the.
What about Will Chamberlain? Like, he's what? He won 2 finals.
I don't think he won any finals, didn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he did.
Well, then where's Bill Russell? Then
well, that's another thing. Is like Bill Russell
A or B?
I think Bill Russell's the greatest winner to ever play the game. So I think for that he'd be in the second category.
I think I'd put an A. But like, look at like Bird and Magic.
They're very securely in the A category.
They're definitely in the A. But like, I think those guys are close to Durant and Steph, though. I think they're all in that general area right there.
Yeah, I think they both have an argument for being in the top 10.
Shaq is in that A category too.
Absolutely.
And then you go
Dirk.
No, I think you gotta put Dirk in the B.
Just for winning 1?
He's got 1 and 1 MVP. If you look at
where's Charles Barkley fit in?
He's in B too. He's got 2 with no MVPs, or 2 MVPs, no championships. Because like if you look at your A's, they all have multiple finals wins, multiple MVPs, and Dirk just doesn't have that.
Where does a guy like Jokic go?
KG and B too. Jokic is an interesting one because like Jokic, like we're in the middle of his prime right now, basically.
Jokic arguably belongs in the S tier. He's got 1 ring.
He got 4 MVPs though too, right?
Yeah, but then like Will Chamberlain should be in B tier.
No, he's got 3. He's got 3 MVPs, right? You got to put him in A tier, I think.
I think he should be. He will when things are all said and done. I mean, I don't know. I think he probably has to win 1 more to be in the S tier. If he does, then I think he's an auto lock.
You think like 2 titles and 4 MVPs? You think you're up there with?
He's gonna win another MVP, dude. Like, he's gonna win his 4th MVP. Like, he's gonna win the MVP this year.
He probably should have fucking 5 because Embiid got that one, and I don't think Embiid should have had that one over him that year.
But that's another thing people will look back on.
But
I
like
mean, I
that
feel
puts
like
him as
that's
the third best player of all time. That if you're gonna put him in S tier.
where are we gonna put a guy like Tatum?
If he can rack off like 2 more titles, he's never gonna win MVP. Like
No,
I love
right.
Tatum, but like he's gonna be playing in an era with fucking prime Victor Wembanyama, Jokic going through his prime right now too. Like I just don't think the Tatum's ever gonna be.
The one I feel like the other thing will be his counting stats in the long term. Like his counting stats in the long term will be the second foot to drop for his Hall of Fame case. Like I think his jab, which he already won, thank God, was the finals. Like he won his ship, so he's like automatically probably, in my opinion, locked his case for the Hall of Fame. And I think that when we go back 20 years from now, God willing, like we'll look at his counting stats and be like, yeah, that was like a top 20 guy all time, maybe top 30. You know, we'll see.
If he can
A
rack
lot of
off like
basketball to be
2 more
played.
championships and like the counting stats, like he's on his way to 25, 30,000 points.
Yeah, like I think he'll be in the top 10 in one of like the all-time categories.
Yeah, if you're a top 10 all time in points with and you got 2 or 3 rings, I got to put you A tier up there. I got to
I
put
don't think
you
he's going
up.
to win another ring, if we're being completely honest, unless if it's something I'm not seeing. I don't know. A lot has to go right for Tatum to get another one.
I think he could.
I think he could. I'm praying he does.
With him and Brown on the team, I don't think they're gonna break those guys up until like the end of
The
their
th-
career.
but the Thunder aren't going anywhere. Jokic shows no signs of stopping. I mean, and then you got Wembanyama over the next 20 years. Like, dude, it might just be a thing of where it's like you ran into the Spurs dynasty, you know, or you run into Tom Brady, the Patriots dynasty. Like you were good, but it just didn't matter. Like Philip Rivers. I mean, he's in the news. He played last week, 44. Like Philip Rivers is a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he never won a goddamn thing because he ran into Tom Brady every single time. And it's just I hope that everybody wants their guy to be Tom Brady, but there's only one of those. I hope he can get there. I think Tatum has the ability to get there. He's just got an uphill battle, especially now. I would have said it before his injury, just with how good the league is.
I think he's a lock Hall of Famer though, if he just stays on the pace he's going.
Oh, exactly. Like if he just plays this way with like a slight dip, I mean, this is not even accounting the fact that he could actually become better because he's not even in his prime yet, technically. Like, if
I
he
mean,
doesn't get any better, if he just plays at this and then dips at the end, like, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
you figure he can at least get 4 or 5 more first team All NBAs. I think. Like finishes it with over 25,000 points, 10 first team All NBAs, a championship, however many All Stars. He's got the playoff resume, like the big moments in the playoffs. Like I think he's if he stays on this path, things will lock Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see it. We'll see the return in February.
February 8th.
Yes, February 8th. All right, I think that's enough hoop talk. We beat it to death, basically. Let's hop into the movie. We're at the 2-hour mark, but Steve,
How the fuck do we end up with 2 hours of fucking hoop talk?
I don't know. The Celtics played twice, and I hated every second of it. So,
Further decided to yell about the fucking Warriors dynasty.
well, yeah. Apparently, Draymond is a fucking glorified bench player. Guy's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Rip it. You heard it from him. It's what he said.
Huh?
I'm just gonna clip that fucking one part of you saying that Draymond's a glorified bench player. I'm just gonna put that out.
I've done this too much. I've defended Draymond Green now 3 times on 2 separate podcasts. Like, I hate that I have to do it, but I'm doing it because I just I had eyes and I just know that I just remember how good that guy was. And I know he's old and decrepit now if he was, but not even that old and decrepit. He's just not the player he was. Nobody is, Steve. Anyhow, good time.
That.
Huh?
Ask LeBron James about that because he seems to still be doing all right.
LeBron's not the same player he was.
He has his flashes.
I mean, he can ratchet it up whenever he wants, but it's just
16-game player. That's all he needs to be.
the consistency there. He can't do it 82 games like he used to. He can't be Superman every day now.
To be fair, there's like four guys in the league that can do it for 82 games.
Nobody, I don't argue, maybe nobody can do it for 82
Mikal
games.
Bridges, like Mikal Bridges hasn't missed
Yeah.
a game. I don't think he's been in the league.
And Mikal Bridges didn't even play in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter last night, and he's like, they needed him badly. But I don't know. There's a different level of expectation for Mikal Bridges and LeBron James, Jason Tatum. Two guys are Superman, the other's Mikal Bridges. Anyhow, good time. It's 2017, A24 month. This is Jacob's movie pick. We got one more pick, right?
I believe that this will take us to
No, I think we'll get one more pod. We'll get two more pods in before the end of the year.
yeah, next Wednesday is going to be New Year is Christmas Eve.
Yes. Okay.
Are there any A24 Christmas movies that we can do for Christmas Eve?
I'm sure.
Krampus.
I hate
That seems like an
Christmas
A24 movie.
movies. I have poop Krampuses right now. But A24, good time. Directed by Josh and Benny Safdie, starring Robert Pattinson and Benny Safdie. Desperate small-time criminal Connie Nikas, Robert Pattinson involves his developmentally disabled younger brother Nick, Benny Safdie, in a bank robbery. When the heist fails due to an exploding dye pack, Nick is captured and sent to Rikers Island. And then the rest of the film is basically Connie trying to save his brother from hospital prison lockup and get him out. And it's just a cacophony of errors. Steve, what did you think? Good time.
It was not a good time. There was nothing about
Anxious.
the movie. It was a good time. A24 does anxious movies really good.
I mean, I don't know what it is with the Safdie Bros, but they love making you feel like the other foot's about to stomp anytime now.
They really like doing those scenes where like there's a lot of people yelling at the same time, like they did in the loan shark's office, and like
Yep.
his girlfriend's yelling on the phone, and then the lady's yelling at the girlfriend, and he's yelling at the loan shark, and the loan shark's yelling. I was like,
A lot of fast cut, like even the pacing of this, like the cuts in the film is like frantic, like quick, you
yeah,
know, and shaky cam, like everything feels like it's sort of by the seat of your pants. And they do a really good job at doing that. This is another like neon soaked synth poppy soundtrack, like really cool film style that the Safdies sort of championed here. And I think this was their directorial debut and championed in Uncut Gems. Really beautifully shot using real actors, real New York people. The guy, I forget his name, Buddy Duras, is just a dude, not even like an actor. And he comes off that way. I mean, he is an actor. He acted in this film, but that's not his profession, I don't believe.
he wasn't like a already established actor coming into this film like he was, which he played it perfectly because that's what you needed in that character. You needed a guy who was just a guy. Like you didn't need
But yeah,
to play a guy, like you just needed a guy.
he's like a. Honestly, yeah, I know that guy. I have family members that were that guy. Like,
I've talked to that guy at the fucking bar. Like I've seen that guy at the fucking dingy little bar on the corner. Like he's just that guy.
yeah, he's just can't ever do it right. And it ends up killing him. And yeah, so spoiler alert. But yeah, the movie, Steve. I mean, what else did you like about it?
Something stupid I liked about it was I liked the overhead shots. I don't know why, but like the cars when you see the cars driving but you had like the overhead shot following them almost.
They do that in Uncut Gems too.
I don't know why, but that shot like I don't know if it's supposed to signify things or what, but like it was very well shot and it made it look like it was one long continuous scene. And that was another thing I did like about the movie looking back that I didn't realize was like after the brother gets beat up in jail,
Mm-hmm.
it just follows Connie for the rest of the movie. Like there's never a cutaway to like anybody else talking. Like there's never a cutaway to see something that's going on in another part of the movie. It's just him, like the entire time. So like that was kind of cool. It was almost like it was like one long scene almost.
Yeah, I mean everything's from the perspective of Connie, right? Like there's no like narrator stepping in being like, and this was happening in the background. Everything's seen through like news reports, developments in the background. Um, Pattinson really crushed it. Like this was like his first serious role, I think, since like the Twilight stuff, and this kind of exploded him onto other films like, other serious films like Lighthouse, Tenet, all that stuff. He kind of had his is having his renaissance as a for real serious actor, and this was the start. And he did a great job. I mean, he plays such a skis ball, and yeah, it's frenetic, it's frantic, it's uncomfortable. Uh, Benny Safdie, I mean, he's playing a developmentally disabled guy, but God, if your heart just doesn't break for that dude, like
God.
you feel so bad for him. He's such a sweet, he's just a disabled guy, and he's just his brother who loves him to death, and but he can't get out of his own way, and he's getting caught up in his wake and paying the physical toll for it. Um, yeah, and it's another one of those movies where it's like, you keep gambling, you keep throwing the dice down, the stakes get higher and higher. You're taking a step forward and taking three back, and he's wiggling his way out of every little thing, like how he is in Uncut Gems, how Adam Sandler is, but it has an abrupt end, and it shows that people you can only gamble so much, and before the bill comes due, and it comes to due for the guy Ray, who is also like Pattinson Connie in the film, but he can't get out of his own way and ends up killing him. And I think Pattinson, that ending scene where he's in the back of the cop car under arrest and he knows it's over and he's just like staring at the camera is like, I like to think of that as a realization that, and it even it's kind of fortified in the next scene when the therapist comes in and says that Connie's where he needs to be. It really fortified that for me. And I think you see it on Pattinson's face, like this is actually, while it might be like his lowest point because he's going to go to jail, prison, and go through the system, but this is what's going to stop you from ending up like Ray. Because, I've seen that in my own personal life. I've had cousins die due to overdoses. They keep rolling the dice, and you keep getting away with it until you don't, and then you're just gone. And I think that sort of realization, that kind of sat with me a bit and teared up at the end because Benny Safdie's character he's in a good spot. He actually, it kind of feel good, despite it being a bad time for 90% of it. But yeah, and I love this film.
Yeah, I saw it a
Really do
little.
love it.
I saw it a little differently. I saw Connie as very self-centered, very selfish, and I don't think that he really ever cared about his brother. I think he was just using his brother to get his to help rob the bank. I think that was the only reason why he had him there, and I don't think he really. His brother talked about how Connie said they were going to go to Virginia and get a
Live
farm
on
and
a
everything's going
farm.
to be all right, but like based off of everything you see from Connie for the rest of the movie, he never tells the truth. So I don't even know if he was telling his brother the truth in that, or he just wanted to get the money and get out.
See, that's the thing. I don't think it's a one of one, or it's one thing or the other. Like I think Connie definitely does love his brother. I mean, he literally risks his own life multiple times to break him out of. Like he risks his freedom to break his brother out of the hospital, and
It's true. Yeah.
he takes risks. But the thing is that he loves himself more. He chooses to the easy path instead of stopping the craziness of digging yourself deeper into the hole of debt and robbing Peter to pay Paul and not going to work, robbing a bank or whatever it is. Like getting out of that mindset where you can just take and get away with it is like he loves that in himself more than he chooses himself over his brother, and his brother pays the toll the whole time until thankfully he gets the system. While they spend the whole movie trashing the system, and just the system deserves to be trashed, they're watching an episode of Cops, him, the black girl in the apartment, and he's like, I don't want to see them justify this shit, talking about arresting the lady on the cops who ends up getting stabbed. And they shit on cops the whole movie. He beats up a security guard. The system is probably going to be what ends up saving him and stopping him from digging the hole further and ending up like the guy Ray. You can only run for so long.
Yeah. I one thing I did enjoy was because for like the whole movie, I was just hoping Connie was gonna die.
I didn't
I
want him to die. I wanted
he's
him to stop.
like a shithead. Like he was just everybody around him gets dragged down, and I was like, he's just ruining everybody's life around him. And like he got his brother locked up. I was like, I wanted him to die, but at the same time, it's like him living is the only thing that gives his brother a chance of getting out. Because him either living long enough to get the money to get him out, or him getting caught and doing
Facing
the
up to the
right
crime.
thing and
Yeah.
saying that his brother had nothing to do with it was the only way. So the way that it was, the story was played out that way, I thought was great because it like really like it was like he was just a fucking terrible person the whole time. Like he was gonna have sex with that minor.
Yeah, and he knew she
Like
was a minor. He asked her how old she was before that.
yeah, and he beat the shit out of that security guard. Like there was no reason for him to beat him up that bad.
Didn't stop him from getting laced with acid.
Yeah, like he poured acid down that guy. That guy, like he fucked that guy up probably for life. Like to throw
Yeah, he
like
gave
that
him,
much
yeah, like,
acid and like have head trauma like that.
he didn't give it to him. He just didn't stop the guy. He broke into the guy's house later.
Yeah, and like also one thing that was like very strange to me. I don't know if you picked up on those or if it was just strange to me. Like that guy had a really fucking nice place for being a security guard.
Yeah, it was
Like
actually kind of a chill pad. I liked it.
like he had some nice ass bottles like in a fucking glass
They weren't that
case, a nice
nice.
TV.
It was like VSOP and Southern Comfort, but it was a nice setup.
It was a nice place too. I was like, what the fuck? And then
I think the guy Ray even says that. He's like, "This is a nice, sweet pad."
yeah, it was very strange. But then another thing was I saw the ending a little different than you did too. Because he's talking to Ray and telling Ray like, "Oh, you're a leech. Like you just like suck off of everybody around you, and you just drag everybody else down, and all this, that, and the third." And
It's him.
yeah, like I think that in the cop car in the back, I think you realize like, "Oh, that's me." Because like there's not one person that he interacts with in the entire movie that he doesn't drag down. Like there was the grandma, he broke her arm. Like it was his brother got locked up. His
Beat up.
girlfriend, yeah, his girlfriend like
He uses her.
estranges her from her mother. Like the what was the girl's name? Cynthia, the underage girl. Like
Doesn't stop her from being like arrested by the cops.
yeah, and like fucks up her whole fucking life because now she's gonna have a fucking record for that. Fucking the what's the guy's name? Jay
Ray
Ray like dies.
dies.
Like literally kills that guy because he drags him down so far. Like
Maybe I'm not disagreeing. I think that's probably exactly what's happening. But I like maybe I'm throwing the positive spin where it's like maybe he realizes that it's a good thing. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it is just a realization that he is who he said the guy was. He's no better than that. But I think that's also the realization that is the saving grace is that he has to realize that he is no better than that. And he has to face the music and hope he can turn things around after. And, obviously his brother is getting therapy in a safe place. Like he's getting the work that needs to be done. And he's in a better spot now that his brother can't hurt him anymore.
yeah, I mean it's thank God they didn't like do too much to his brother in that movie. I don't know if I would have been able to watch the movie. Like
I
after
seen it one time before this. I thought he died. I thought it was him that died, but I think God it wasn't.
no, I mean I was just thankful. Like after he got beat up that one time that they didn't show him again. Like I didn't want to see that like too many times during that movie. I think that would have made that movie really hard to watch. I mean it wasn't like it was an easy watch, but like watching a special needs person just get the shit kicked out of them because they're Gen Pop in Rikers Island.
No, it's just never a fun
Like,
watch.
what the fuck? Like, also, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, there's no way that you arrest this guy and you don't realize that he's like fucking special needs and like
I know,
put him in
but
Gen Pop with the violent fucking guys. Like,
that's another thing. Is like all the stuff that the brother went through, Connie needs to go through. Like he needs to get his ass kicked in prison. Like he needs to stop. I mean, let's be honest. There's a huge element of like racial. There's a racial aspect to this film in the sense that Connie is a good-looking white guy, albeit of Greek nationality, I believe, from a Greek immigrated family. But like he is he talks to he dresses up as a black guy to rob the bank. He uses like these big like borderline offensive masks of like black workers to rob the bank, takes it off. So he's hiding himself as a black man in hopes that he can get away with the crime. When he breaks what he thinks is his brother out of jail, he immediately harangues like a nice older black couple about like, hey, can I stay at your place? He hoodwinks the guy who drives them and be like, hey, bro, like 15 more minutes. Like he uses his race, maybe not actively, like he didn't intend to, but it is definitely something that bails him out more than once. The police just don't question him and dressed as a security guard, even though he seems to not know anything about where he's working or what's going on. Like, interesting. And the guy they arrest is the black guy. You know, all the prisoners and where Benny Safdie gets beat up are black. Like, there's a huge element of race there that's not lost on me, and how Connie tacitly uses that to his advantage. And that is, that's another crime that he should be punished with.
Yeah, I mean, like, he clearly had the social skills and everything like that to be like a good worker somewhere. Like, he clearly could have excelled at a job somewhere, and he still decided that he wanted to rob banks and
He
like,
says the thing in this.
like
He's like, I was a
self-destruct.
dog. I was like, I was a dog in the last life. I know because everybody loves me. It's like, okay, and you choose to like rob from everybody and run. Like, I don't know, be a
It's like
fucking podcast host.
self-destructive and like dragging everybody else down like with you. It was like it's a strange path to go down.
Also, yeah, nobody likes you, dude. You're down to like 3 people in your life that care about you,
Yeah, and you're like
and
fucking
one
up
of
the
them's
whole
your brother.
relationship too. One of them's your brother who doesn't know any better. Like,
The other is like definitely another mentally disabled and or maybe emotionally troubled woman.
yeah, she was definitely emotionally troubled. She looked like she was like 50 or 60 years old. Like,
Yeah,
he
like
was
he's
definitely
using her
emotionally manipulating her. Like, she lived at home at that age, so like she clearly had like
emotional
something going
issues.
on. Like, she's talking about going on a fucking trip to Cabo or something like that with the money.
Yep.
Like, she knew he was gonna rob the bank. Like, and he lied to her too.
Yeah, Connie is a like interminable piece of shit in this movie, but
And it sucks because you need him to succeed. Like the whole time in the movie, it's like I need
well,
this
why don't
piece
you
of
want
shit.
him to? Like, you don't want. I don't want him to get away. I want him to like kind of have the change of heart where he's like, I need to stop being this way. So I kind of that's why I feel like this movie ends on a positive message, is that like he's gonna have to face the truth.
Yeah, it's a positive that he got caught. Yeah, but like you want him to succeed so he can get his brother out of jail.
Well, we're right. That's the anti-hero angle, is
Because
that like
like
he
you're looking
keeps.
at it, as I wasn't looking at the whole movie. Like I wasn't really thinking, all right, he's gonna get his brother out. Like
Yeah,
I
this
wasn't
isn't
a
the
hundred
town.
percent.
This is real life. Like, you can't just break people out of jail, move to Florida, and get away with it. Like,
Yeah, like I wasn't thinking that he was even gonna say the truth when he did get arrested. If he got arrested, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't 100% positive that he was gonna do the right thing.
yeah, I mean, he is a piece of shit, but do piece of shits not deserve redemption at one point?
That guy maybe no. With some of the things that he did, like
Is anything unforgivable?
yeah, a lot of things.
Like what?
Like if he had sex with that minor, like
But he didn't have sex with her. He was going
he
to.
was, there was nothing that was gonna stop him from it for
Yeah,
sure. Until Ray woke up, which
can't
like
get charged for a crime you didn't commit. Actually, you can if you're black in America. Let's be completely honest.
I mean it was fucked up. I mean, also like the twist of that being not being his brother. It was like this guy's some kind of fucking like genius, and he like just broke out the wrong fucking guy.
It's like if I had a quibble with the movie, one, there's like 20 minutes of film that could probably be cut out, in my opinion. Just like some scenes that didn't need to be in there. Could have been a lot quicker of a film. Two, like the planning that went into the bank robbery, even the stupidest crackhead. I mean, I don't know, not to make fun of people with addiction, but like the dumbest person would know that like that is such a stupid plan. You're gonna just be like, here, take the bag of money. Everybody knows they have dye packs. Like, she takes the bag, walks where you can't see her. Like, what
Yeah,
kind of bank robbery is that?
that's what I was
And
thinking the
you're
whole time too. I was like, dude, she just gave you so much cash out of the drawer that you know doesn't have any dye packs in it or anything like that. Like, just take that and leave. Like,
his
you're
getaway
not
car is
cool.
like an Uber.
Yeah,
Like, I get it. He doesn't have like he's not a mastermind thief, and he's not like a rich guy who can afford the best gear, but like, I don't know. You didn't think through like any of that. And also it's like, how do you not know this, your brother?
yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, how did you not look at the fucking name on the sheet before you went in there and got him out?
And it's to add tension, right? Obviously.
And like,
Because if he got his
also,
brother out, there's no film.
even when he does something good, like he backs it up with something bad. Like when he's going to the hospital to go break his brother out, and the old lady's coughing and gives her some like apple juice, and then he just immediately drinks the rest of the apple juice. It's like even
I
when
mean,
you're
if you
doing something good, like you're still gonna like fuck over the person that you're helping.
and if you want to be completely real, it's kind of dark, but he like probably killed Ray. And I mean, besides maybe like literally doing it, I mean, I don't think he did literally. He didn't push him or anything, but being sort of responsible for it. Him breaking who he thinks was his brother out of the hospital prison, but it being Ray and getting him right back out on the streets after he had like a drug addicted, life changing accident, probably ended up killing him. And that's kind of dark.
Started that snowball down the fucking mountain that turned into the.
They just let him back on the streets, and he's in the same spot. He is Connie. He just died. The system ended up catching Connie before he could kill himself or die from other means,
Well,
unfortunately not for Ray.
I mean, I think Ray and Connie are different in the fact that Ray had drug and alcohol problems and Connie doesn't. Like, you don't see Connie drinking the whole movie. You don't see him. Even the girl offers him the weed at the house. He doesn't take that either. Like, so.
Fair. I mean, yeah, but but they're two birds of a different feather. The other is like
they're both
running. He robbed a bank. Yeah. I don't know if robbing a bank is necessarily put you off on better footing than a drug addict. None of these things end well.
No, it's It was also very strange to me. Like, his plan, he was like, all right, let's get the money that they stashed in the fucking
funhouse.
In the funhouse. It's like, dude, you have a fucking bottle of acid. Like, go move that shit. It's a lot quicker.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, not till the end. And like, he was gonna get fucked over by that guy. Like,
yeah, because he wanted to sell it back to the guy who lost it. Like, dude, that's like not smart. You shouldn't do that. The guy's gonna be like, that's mine. Give it to me, or I'm taking it.
Well, to somebody else. Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah. Listen, it's this one kind of struck a personal chord. I love this movie. I think it's 4 out of 5 stars for me.
I'd probably give it about 3.5. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
I don't know if it's
a rewatchable movie, but it's a good.
It's movie. A dark watch.
It was not a good time. Like, movies for me to be rewatchable, I have to have like some kind of an enjoyment of the movie, and like, I don't think there was a minute of that movie that was like that I wanted to relive and like enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, except for like maybe the very ending when like the brother gets the help he needs and he's happy.
That part's like truly when he's in the therapy session with the other disabled adults. And that song, by the way, it's the people who made the soundtrack, the score for the film. I forget what their name is, Ornithopop or whatever. But the guy singing was Iggy Pop, and it's like that slow, almost like Johnny Cash singing Hurt vibe. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's sad, but it's good. It's like a good sad, because I have a feeling these guys are going to make it.
It's like a letting it all out sad.
Yeah, like these guys are going to make it. Some things are bad. They're probably at their lowest, both of them, but like they'll be okay.
I think the brother's definitely going to be okay.
Definitely. You can never tell with recidivism or all that. So, anyhow, that's Good Time.
Not a good time.
2017, good film. Safdie Brothers did it again.
Shout out to fucking Benny Safdie for acting in his own movie too.
He's a good actor. He was in. Name another movie Benny Safdie's acted in. You've seen it.
Gems.
Huh?
Uncut Gems.
He might be a cameo in that, but he was in Oppenheimer.
That movie was 3 fucking hours long, and there was so many people that I knew in it. Like, Josh Peck was in that movie for fucking like 10 minutes. Like, there's no way I would have picked out Benny Safdie out of that movie.
Yeah, but Safdie's kind of a pivotal role. I forget the guy's name, but he's the German scientist who kind of betrays him in the end.
Really?
Yeah.
That might be.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That movie, everybody was a fucking person, a guy.
Like random people were just in that movie just for like 10 minutes. What the fuck is going on? Like,
the movie is literally like everybody is that guy. Like, I know who that guy is. That guy's been in this thing, and
And then like obviously your 2 pivotal guys are like Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. too. Like 2 of the better actors of our generation.
Cillian Murphy, another guy, Robert Downey Jr. I mean,
Cillian?
It's Cillian.
Fuck, I would say his name wrong. I'm sorry, Cillian.
Robert Downey Jr., another guy who was heading down the path of addiction and drugs and got right.
He got caught in like fucking Porsche, like butt naked with an 8-ball and a gun. Like, you want to talk about like things that fucking white people can get away with? Like, that's fucking crazy.
It's certainly a privilege. I mean, I don't like to brag about it, but it is definitely a thing that exists. Um, yeah. So shout out to Robert Downey. Drugs are for losers, dude.
Drugs are bad, kids.
All right, Steve, what's your film?
I picked Eddington this week
Movie
because
came out 2025 directed by Ari Aster.
I've been just trying to watch this movie for a long time. I just haven't gotten around to it.
What made you pick it?
Big. I want to watch more Joaquin Phoenix. The only movie I've ever seen him in is The Village, and he's one of the best actors of this generation. I just none of his stuff.
You wouldn't know that.
No, I know that just based off of awards and the way people talk
Yeah,
about him. But like,
he is. You're
watch the
100% right.
Joker, like that movie didn't really look that interesting to me. The Joker 2 was just atrocious apparently, so I'm not even gonna try.
I
Uh,
haven't seen it.
Her, I've seen clips from Her. I mean, he's just an unbelievable actor, so I'm not watching that weird ass movie though. Like,
How
I
about
want
you
to
watch
watch that.
Gladiator? That Gladiator's a good movie. Like I don't, it's everything you'd like. It's Russell Crowe. It's action.
I should go back and watch that one. Um,
Commodus.
and then
That's who Joaquin Phoenix is.
Pascal's
Siakam.
Pedro Pascal. I was gonna say Pascal Siakam. No, Pedro Pascal obviously he's a banger, great actor too. So I
I
see
would bang.
the previews for it. It looks like it's like a wild ride. That it's one of those climaxes like the A24 movies love to do, where it's just a big build up to the end. So that's what it just seems like from the trailer. I don't know. The fuck do I know?
You want to talk about not being a fun watch? I mean, it's a great film. I saw it in theaters. It's a fantastic film. Don't get me wrong. I will gladly rewatch it, but
I mean,
it's about COVID, dude. It ain't the best. It brings up a lot of shit
out of
from not too
all
long ago.
out of all the movies that we've watched for A24, how many of them have been like fun watches? Like Death of
That's
a
a very fair
Unicorn
point.
could have been a fun watch, but it just was not very well done.
What was it?
Death of a Unicorn.
Even that wasn't that fun. That was about like
Yeah,
dying and dead parents. It's like, oh,
yeah,
sucks.
and it was about like classism and wealth disparity and shit like that. Like even that wasn't that fun of a watch.
Yeah, A24 is not going to give you. They don't make touchy feely feel good movies. That's for damn sure.
No, you're not getting the Field of Dreams out of A24.
No, blue chips ain't walking through that door.
That
Even
wasn't
then, blue chips doesn't feel good.
didn't have a really fun good ending.
Yeah. Um, Eddington, 2025. Pedro Pascal, Joaquin Phoenix, and
Who else is that?
oh,
Luke Grimes.
nope, stop, don't ruin it. What's her name? Jesus Christ, she
Oh,
won
oh
two-time
wow.
Oscar winner.
Oh, and the other guy's over there too. I didn't realize he was in that.
Yeah, Butler, Austin Butler.
Huh? And
No, I'm trying to think of the
and
fucking
and
what's her
what's her
name?
name? What's her name? Come on, you can do it.
My God, she's in one of my favorites. She's in a bunch of my favorites. She's in La La Land, for Christ's sake. Emma Stone,
There it is.
great actor.
We're on a fucking tear of naming people today. That's for sure. We have been so good at
I
that.
love Emma Stone. She's easily the biggest draw in the film to me,
Really, over.
besides Ari Aster.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ari Aster's got to be like the draw for you because is there an Ari Aster film you don't like?
I didn't love Beau is Afraid.
Is that
Pretty weird movie in my
I love
defense.
Joaquin Phoenix too, right?
It is, and it's A24. It's a movie.
I mean, Death of a Unicorn was executive produced by Ari Aster, but I don't know what that means compared to
I don't know what it means either.
like there's so many different fucking like producers and like managers and movies. I don't know what any of it means.
What does a producer do? He's just like, actually do it this way. I
Or
thought
is
that's
that
what the
what
director does.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't make films. I just enjoy them.
Or we
Eddington is a good
start
movie.
watching A24 movies that are not very enjoyable.
Maybe I'll pick Beau is Afraid as the last one. Send everybody into Christmas with a fucked up vibe.
Welcome to fucking 2026 with a bad vibes, bad vibes.
Bad vibe cinema. All right, Eddington. That's it. C's. Let's get it right. Get it tight, get it right, to quote Bubba Sparks.
Yeah,
It's been a whole lot of booty last week. Not the good kind.
but we got a couple of fucking cupcakes coming up, so
time to get right on Friday against the Heat. Go Seas. Thanks for
Go
watching.
Eagles.
Bye.
Feel better, JT.
Feel
Love you
better,
guys
JT. Feel better, Papa Pierce.
for sure. Love you, Bob Pierce.